Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They wouldn't let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, what's going on, everybody? It's PacificTomb, and let me know if you guys actually would like to see me sing Christmas carols this year. I didn't do it last year, but I figured that I would, do that just because. And this gameplay that you guys are watching, I think that this is a good gameplay in my opinion, because I play Pac-Man Jones in this game. My name is Pacific Pac-Man Jones, and this game is, you guys are going to be watching a 38 kill confirmed 6v6. I get 35 confirms in this game, so out of the 38 kills I get, or out of the 38 people, or out of those 38 kills, I pick up 35 tags, which is pretty PTFO for me. I think this is, I can't remember what the end score line at the end of this gameplay. I think it's like 38-8, but to be honest, scores and KD in this game, they don't really matter to me as much as getting the W. And it's more so about, it's always been about getting the W for me, but I like being able to get the W and I like being able to get kills. But if I realize that I can't get kills in this game, then I automatically go for the W and my KD then becomes irrelevant. That was a bad move by me right there. I called in my my Hailstorm missile immediately on the freaking on the stairs, and I wasn't thinking about spawns flipping. But I cycled through my kill streaks at least 4 or 5 times in this gameplay. I'm using the UAV, the Hailstorm missile, and the orbital VSAT, and this kill streak setup it's so good, especially for kill confirm, because you just loop them. If you're constantly killing people, constantly picking up tags, it's a very, very simple and easy and clean way to level up. You don't have to feel pressure to run any real high kill streaks, because once you get the Hailstorm missile and you pick up the tags from that, it pretty much guarantees you the VSAT. I'm also going to be using Ghost, I'm going to be using Scavenger, I'm also going to be using Tactical Mask, and I'm also going to be using Flak Jacket. And oh, I'm sorry, not Flak Jacket, Hardline. And this is such a good gun. And I'm also going to be using the Scorpion with the silencer and the grip, and I'm using C4s and I think the Cap 40. This is when I was going through my Cap 40 stage. The Cap 40 in this game is the best secondary ever. It's a 2-shot kill and it's a 15 bullet clip. So if you're really good with your ammo conservation, you're going to be able to get 3 kills every clip of your Cap 40, which is insane. And I'm thinking that it does, I don't want to say that it needs to be nerfed a bit. Treyarch they're interesting with the way that they try to balance their games. I've noticed that with Call of Duty, or with Call of Duty Black Ops, when they tried to nerf the FAMAS, it didn't really get nerfed, because I would still drop 50 kill TDMs in 3 minutes and 2 minutes with, chopper gunner and gunship, and it was still really, really easy. And I just think it's funny how Treyarch has reacted, not even reacted per se, but how they've acted and how much support they've shown this game since the end, or since the beginning of this game's life cycle. I don't want to say that this game was dead on arrival. That is really, really embarrassing. I killed myself. But I think it's funny how Treyarch has not necessarily ignored our requests, but we've made blatant obvious just things that are wrong with the game, things that need to be fixed. And we've gotten patches for theater mode and league play, but we haven't gotten patches for ground war matchmaking, we haven't gotten patches for lag, we haven't gotten patches for servers, we haven't gotten patches for guns. There are guns in this game that are absolutely ridiculous, like the Remington, for example. It'll take you 2 hit markers to kill somebody up close, but it'll take you 1 shot to kill somebody all the way across the map. I don't want to say it's model 1887 range, but it's starting to seem like it. But I just don't understand how Treyarch, they say that they're so oriented on support, especially it's like they love supporting their game after it drops, but they don't patch things that keep the game going. They patch little things. Like, I could honestly care less about my player card if matchmaking is broken. But I'm pretty sure that I just stated everything that you guys are probably you guys would probably agree with. Anyway, leave a comment below. Let me know if you guys want me to sing Christmas carols. That was a 38-8 with 35 confirms and 3 denies. I'm Tomb. I'm out. Peace. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. All the noobs is gon' get fucked. Tra la 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 la. What's going on, everybody? It's Tomb, and I'm bringing you guys a really nice comeback that I got with some friends of mine in my live stream the other day. I'm playing with Skywing, Burlo, and because the preview frame in Sony Vegas is extremely small and extremely crappy, it looks like a Kraft cheese wrapper. I can't see everybody else's gamer tag, but it's Skywing, Burlo, me, and I believe I'm gonna keep looking at the kill feed to see if something comes up. But I go ham right here. Look at this. I picked up those kids, picked up those two kids, knifed you in the back. Get off my flag. Give me my VSAT for the next round. And if you guys will see, we are down by damn near 60 points. We were down by 70 when we got in the game, but we end up coming back and winning in the second round. We triple cap for majority of the game. And I actually was gonna talk about this and one other thing. I bought a new toy. I got my I got an iPhone 4S. I could have got the 5, but I figured, you know what, I would wait, save my money, get something for Christmas, and then I would come back a little bit later to the Verizon store and see if I could you know, see if I could get an iPhone 5 or maybe upgrade to something else. But I'm loving my new phone. It's freaking amazing. I got YouTube, Twitter, downloaded a bunch of applications. If you guys have any applications that you could recommend to me, I'd be more than happy to try them out. But well, you know, this game, or let me go ahead and say what class setup I'm using. Using the Scorpion Evo with silencer and freaking laser sight. How did that kid not die? How did that kid not die? I threw a C4 at him. He was sitting in the corner and nothing happened to him. But anyway, using Ghost, Lightweight, Scavenger, and Tactical Bask. Ooh, that's a yawn. That's ugly. Anyway. On the Scorpion Evo with the Cap 40 as my secondary with the silencer, C4, and the laser sight. And I've stopped using the laser sight on a lot of my submachine guns because my friend Oz he was saying in a few of his videos that it's just so cheap. Like, the hip fire in this game is really ridiculous, and I never really appreciated it until I took the laser sight off, and then I realized how horrible it was. If you guys will notice in this gameplay, I cut out some portions of it. I die to a lot of bouncing betties in this gameplay. They're one of the most annoying things that I have to die to. And I'm telling you guys, this class that I'm using, I almost said MP7. This Scorpion Evo class is amazing, and the Cap 40 is one of the best secondaries in this game, if not the best secondary next to a launcher. The Cap 40, if you guys don't know, is a 2-shot or 3-shot kill, and it has a 15 bullet clip. So if you're really good with ammo conservation, this thing can turn into an absolute death machine. If you put extended mags and scavenger on it, you should be good. I feel as though that in this game I need scavenger because I bleed ammo, because all the submachine guns, which is what I primarily use, have really high fire rates. It's the same thing when I use assault rifles in this game. I have to use scavenger, it seems like, because they shoot so fast. I don't want to say that god dang, these kids got fucked up, Jesus. So I picked up those kids, but you know, being able to do this, I've noticed that this is the first comeback in this game that I've actually legitimately had. I haven't been able to play this game much, get into a game late, and then come back and win it if it's a domination game, if the score is a certain thing. It's really weird. I think it has to do with the way that they set up Dom in this game. I don't particularly care for it. It's not my cup of tea. I really am hoping that they're going to put in, you know, regular domination with no time limit or no freaking round switch. I would really love that, and I think that the rest of the Call of Duty community, YouTubers or not, is actually we're going to like that. Oh my god, get turned on. You are so bad. The other thing that I wanted to mention in this game, the kids we were playing were horrible. I was wondering, the team we joined in on, how can you be that bad to let kids destroy you like this? Look at these kids get fucked up at B again. Let's see, that's 3, and then there are these kids. It's like I love this kill streak setup, and I love being able to come back and win a game. It's very satisfying, and I can kind of see how the developers wanted to make it more competitive. I can see that. I can understand that you want to make a game more competitive, but you can't make a game competitive. Look at this quad right here. He did it. You can't force people to be competitive. If they have a competitive nature, then they're going to want to compete. They're going to want to win. You can't give somebody the drive to win. You have to, I don't even want to say force them. You can't force somebody to want to win. you have to make them want it on your own. That's why I haven't supported skill-based matchmaking, because you shouldn't force people to be competitive ever. That's not how you do things. At least that's not how I ever did anything. If I lost a basketball game to somebody who was better than me, then I would have to go practice and get better and better to get better at the game, so I could go back and beat them. That's how I got better at things. And you know, that's just the way it is. That's how competition should be. You shouldn't be forcing people to do something that they don't want to do. Jive made a video about that the other day, saying that Infinity Ward just let everybody just have their stuff, and you know, he just let them do it. The Infinity Ward let them do it on their own. Treyarch, they're kind of like, he said that they're kind of trying to force us to be competitive. They're trying to make us bend to something that we don't want to, make us play something that we don't want to. We don't have to play it. We still don't have to play the game, but you know, there are certain things that they can change, and there's certain things that we can change. But I think everybody's attitude just needs to change about it. Let me know if you guys like this comeback. It was a 53-4 with 6 captures and 9 defends. I'm Tomb. I'm out. Peace. Dashing through the snow in a 1-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a 1-horse open sleigh. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Tomb, and yeah, I'm feeling the Christmas spirit already, and I know December just started, but that is not the point of this video. I figured that it is enough of the negativity. I was watching a few videos, and one from this particular friend of mine, and she talked about like the top 10 things that she loved about this game, and it got me in a good mood. It got me feeling positive about this game again. So I figured that I would upload this video and talk about some of the favorite things that I like about this game, and not just to put it all in one video. I'm going to talk about my favorite SMGs. I'm going to talk about my favorite ARs, my favorite equipment, my favorite whatever. And maybe if I actually decide to pick up a sniper rifle in this game, you know, if I won't feel like going optic tomb again, maybe I'll talk about my favorite sniper rifles. Maybe I'll talk about my favorite attachments, but my favorite kill streaks, whatever. So until I get around to those, let's go ahead and start with this video. So you guys are going to be watching a 68-6 Scorpion gameplay on the map Overflow. I almost screwed up the name of this map. I don't particularly like the way that this map is designed, but the reason that I actually do like this map is because of the way that it's different from the rest of the maps in this game. If you guys will notice, in this particular game, the maps are pretty much in straight lines, or they're in triangles. And the way that maps usually are, they're usually in lines or triangles, or they're in or something like that. But for some reason, the way that the things are placed on this map, like the way cover is positioned on this map, I don't particularly care for it. Now that doesn't mean that I'm not going to play the map. I just won't play it if it's on a certain game type. The gun and the class setup that I'm going to be using, I'm using the Scorpion Evo with silencer and foregrip. I'm also going to be using Ghost. I'm going to be using either not C4. I actually am using C4, but I'm using the Scorpion Evo with silencer grip. I'm using the Cap 40 as my secondary. I'm also going to be using, believe it is Tac Mask, Scavenger, and Ghost or Hardline. It's either Ghost Hardline or Ghost Flak Jacket. I like to switch out my perks, and that's one of the other things that I love about this game, is the fact that there is so much stuff to choose from. I honestly don't feel as though that in this game I'm limited to my class setups, or I'm limited to a gun that is a gun that's better than the other. It's all down to personal preference, because you have all the attachments you can put on. You can have select fire on your SMGs. You can make them 3-burst SMGs. Some come 3-burst. You can put select fire on the M8A1. You can put select fire on the Scorpion or the Tricom CQB. Everything in this game, like, I love the amount of variety that Treyarch gave me in this game. And maybe it's because I haven't actually sat down and tried to push past the BS. You know, a lot of the time when people are negative, or at least when I'm negative, I feel as though that I dwell on stuff too much. And, you know, hit detection and connections is one of them. Now, it's something that I will always have to deal with when I play the game, but that doesn't mean that I always have to complain about it. I could just not play, but like I was saying, I do like this game. I really do. But it's so close to being so good. It's like, it's right there. It's right there. But if you guys will notice there, I heard that kid's footsteps. You never hear footsteps in this game. The reason that I heard that kid's footsteps is because I changed my sound settings to super crunch, and I also turned on that kid with that Cap 40. I love this class setup. This is my favorite SMG class setup, and I'm really, really happy with it. So the C4 is perfect for this map. The Scorpion is perfect for the map, and the kill streaks that I use are going to be the Lightning Strike, the Blackbird, and the LODESTAR. And the LODESTAR has to be my favorite kill streak. So far, I don't want to say in any Call of Duty because I love the AC-130 and the Chopper Gunner and the dogs and the gunship, but this is like an AC-130 and a Reaper on steroids. It's amazing, and I can never complain about people shooting me down because I always get 15 kills per Reaper or 15 kills per kill streak. I mean, I like this game and I like this class setup. So enough negativity. Shut up. Enjoy the game. Look past it. If you guys are getting 100 kill gameplay, stop complaining about 90 kill games. If you guys are getting decent gameplay, stop complaining about getting decent gameplay. Enjoy it. There are people who suck at it. Would you rather suck at it, or would you rather be what you are now and be good at the game, I guess? Anyway, this is a pointless commentary. I'm Tomb. I'm out. Peace. Dashing through the spawn, Blackbird's on its way. Over B we go. Slaying all the way. I can't remember the rest of the lyrics for what I wrote down. But what's going on, everybody? It's Tomb, and I'm redoing this commentary because the first one sucked and it was full of coughing and sniffing and look at that form. You guys are going to be watching a LODESTAR gameplay on the map Drone, and if you guys will have to excuse me, I seem to have caught a cold, and this is the second time I've been sick in 3 weeks. A few weeks ago, probably 2 weeks ago, I had the flu and I had a stomach virus at the same damn time. So I looked and felt like I got hit by a train. I lost like 5 pounds of body fluid. Funny story, I was actually I was on my way home from somewhere with my uncle, and he was driving because I really wasn't feeling good. And like, we were basically on this hill. Like, to get to my house, there's a certain portion of road that we have to take where we are basically on an incline, and it's a red light and it's backed up. Traffic is backed all the way up. So I start to look green. I start to look nauseous. And if you guys have ever seen my complexion, if I look green, I am sick. Like, I am mocha brown sugar shit. That mocha brown sugar shit, really? That's really my skin color. I'm brown pretty much. I'm like amber kind of brown. And basically I freaking slammed on the window button to put that bitch down, and then I throw my head out the window and hurl all on somebody's car. It was hilarious. And then the light turns green. I get back in the car. We go up to a gas station. He goes and gets some freaking Gatorade for me for electrolytes because I was losing a whole lot of them. And then I continue to hurl, and it was bad. Like, it was to the point where I actually thought I needed to go to the hospital. So, you know, other than that, what I wanted to talk about in this particular gameplay is staying positive. I know that this is something that I don't always do in my commentaries, but I think that it needs to be said about this game. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, this game is good. It has its, you know, it's like every Call of Duty game. It has the things that say, or it has the things that make you want to say this is the greatest Call of Duty of all time. But then people start playing the game, people get their hands on it, people find cheap stuff, people find, you know, stuff to camp with, and then it turns into the worst Call of Duty in history. You know, a lot of people could say the same thing about Call of Duty 4. Call of Duty 4 was a great Call of Duty, but you still had Frag Times 3, hacking, M48-3 snipers, the M16, which was fucking ridiculous. There's always going to be something in Call of Duty that's always going to keep it or always going to hold it back. So I'm not exactly saying that I'm losing faith in this game. I still believe that this game can be good if these people patch it. If Vonderhaar stops delivering pizzas to YouTubers, you know, maybe he should, you know, not do that and actually get the fuck to work on patching his game. You know, I think it's just hilarious how, you know, people, I assume that Vonderhaar probably doesn't read his tweets, and to be honest, I don't think he does, because we give him suggestions on, god damn, my teammate got destroyed right there. we give him suggestions, but he does stuff that is so unnecessary, like they're nerfing SMG bullet penetration. There's nothing wrong with the SMGs in this game. They're fine. Look at, okay, the reason that I cut the gameplay here is because I want to show you guys this kill cam. So I shot that kid waiting for him. This kid is aimed down sight at a door with a target finder. That's that shit I don't like. If I could go back and redo this game, I wouldn't put that in there. I don't give a fuck if you're a noob. I'm sorry. If you are a fucking noob at Call of Duty, you deserve to get your shit pushed in, because nobody else before you got shit catered to for them. I mean, I'm tired of I don't like playing games that cater to people. I don't like catering to people in general. Fuck you. Work for it. This is like the rest of us. Nobody gets a fucking free pass just because you're bad at something, or just because you're a female, or just because you paid somebody, or just because you're friends with somebody. I don't give a fuck. You work for it just like everybody else. And it's the same thing with COD. So maybe, just maybe there will be some positivity coming out of this game. There will be some positivity shared on Twitter by the YouTubers after they fix the things that are wrong with this game. But until then, I will do my best to stay positive in my videos, and I will do my best to continue with the Christmas carols. I hope you guys enjoy those. For the people who don't think that I'm a good singer, that's fine, but it's not going to stop me from singing Christmas carols. I love the Christmas spirit. I love Christmas time. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. You don't have to watch the video. But thank you to all the people who do like the singing, like the carols. And you guys just watched a 69-4 with 3 captures or 4 captures and 13 defends. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm PacificTomb. I'm out. Peace. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's PacificTomb, and I'm bringing you guys Call of Duty Black Ops in probably just under a minute. Every kill cam, this entire little video here, every kill cam is either some bullshit or to a target finder. See, this is that shit that I was talking about how good players are getting nerfed and freaking bad players are getting buffed because they get shit like this. You get a fucking TV that highlights where everybody on the fucking map is, and you get to camp. Look at this. Bouncing Betty behind me. This kid sat behind this fucking truck with a fucking target finder FAL all fucking game. All fucking game. Look at that. I shot that kid. He didn't die. This shit needs to stop. Like this shit right here. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here. This shit right here, nigga. Yeah, this needs to fucking stop. Everybody is fucking head glitching, yo. What part of this is so competitive? What part of this is supposed to make this game oriented for rushers? You nerf SMGs, you nerf ARs, and you give fucking bad kids shit like this. That kid still was sitting behind there. This is why Von der Haar's a bitch made ass. This is exactly why he's a bitch. Because he fucking sucked everybody's dick and made this game the way it is. Why would you give people stuff like this? How do you make Call of Duty Black Ops one of the best Russian Call of Duties that there has ever been? And you make this game. How the fuck do you fuck up so badly in 2 years? For real, yo. Like on some serious shit. Who comes up with the target finder? Hey, let's come up with a site that fucking shows everybody where you are. Look at that kid sitting in a fucking window again. Silenced FAL target finder site. I shot that kid. He had a target finder site. Now look at this kill cam. I pre-fired that kid. He doesn't die. His ass just walks over me with a fucking light machine gun. And I end up rage quitting the game because I die off of dogs. This is some bullshit. I'm not taking off any fucking streak or any fucking perk so I can put on cold-blooded to keep fucking target finder kids away from me. The target finder shouldn't be in the fucking game. If you use it, you're a virgin. If I see gameplay with it from anybody on YouTube, I will dislike the shit out of your videos. Fuck Von der Haar. Fuck Treyarch. All of you suck my dick. Oh, pussy ass niggas.
We're winning this fight.
I was wondering what would break first. Your KD or your matchmaking? What's going on, everybody? It's Tomb, and shout out to my friend I Am the Dank for showing me the Bane impressions. I've been playing with him lately, and we just do it at random. We'll just pop out in, you know, Dark Knight, Batman, Bane impressions. If a lot of you guys don't know, The Dark Knight Rises is probably one of my favorite movies of all time, along with The Shawshank Redemption. A bunch of the Die Hard movies. I could go into movies that I like in a completely other video. I'd probably do a vlog on that instead. But what you guys are going to be watching is 4 VSATs, 1 life, 35 kills, and 32 confirms in ground war kill confirm. I'm going to be using the UAV, the Lightning Strike, and the Orbital VSAT. And this isn't the high scoring gameplay. My channel is really not about that. It's more about commentary and gameplay. I don't base my channel solely off of gameplay, because when you have a channel like that, it's one-sided, and then when you have somebody try to branch out to do something else after they just solely do one thing, I think they fail pretty hard at it. So if you guys are gonna see some really nice gameplays coming from me lately, I got on a couple days ago, and I went off. I got a couple 100-kill games. I got some 70s, got some 80s, and it's gonna be looking pretty nice. It's gonna be pretty nice. I'm gonna space the uploads out, but anyway, the reason that I am posting this gameplay in particular is because I found it entertaining, and I played the objective very, very well. I not only supported my team with my UAVs and my VSATs, but I was also able to lead the lobby and get a flawless gameplay. And I've only gotten a few flawless gameplays on this game. A lot of the time, it's very, very easy for me to die, especially when I'm on a good kill streak. The other thing is, I'm feeling a whole lot better because I'm not sick anymore. Well, I'm not as sick. I have been feeling really, really bad lately. If you guys don't know, a couple weeks ago, I had the flu, and I had a stomach virus, and that was really, really bad, and I was out of commission for like 4 or 5 days. And then a couple weeks later, which is currently this week, December the 10th at like 2 a.m. is when I'm recording this, I had a cold over the weekend. Oh, I also went and saw the movie Flight. If you guys don't know, that movie was amazing, and it was an emotional roller coaster. I'm not gonna lie. I was feeling for Denzel in the movie. I was like, you play this role way too well, and that is exactly why I love his movies. But playing the objective, people still don't understand that this is exactly how you get good scores, and this is exactly how you get good streaks in this game. The only reason why I'm successful in this game is because I've turned into a complete objective. Or I think I bombed my stats just to see, you know, what would happen in the lobbies that I would get, and I got pretty easy lobbies. I didn't get too many gameplays because of this bad decision making that I was just bad decision making on my part, but I still managed to hold a 400 score per minute. And right now I have a 1.95 KD ratio, a 1.49 win-loss ratio after I dropped it 50 points, and then I have a 400 score per minute, and I had a 420. And the reason that I can get my score per minute up to a point where it'll be closer to the 4s and the 5s is because I like using support streaks. Not even support streaks, I like running UAV, I like running Orbital VSAT, Lightning Strike. The lower streaks they're very, very fun to use in this game, and that's exactly why I enjoyed this gameplay. I was playing this with a few of my friends, Dank, Skywing, Zom. If I can actually see the kill feed here, or I'll look at the end of the gameplay. But the point is, I actually had I had a good time playing this game, and I played the objective. And when I play the objective, I'm going for the win and solely for the win. The KD doesn't matter. I'll pull up the scoreboard to see what kind of streak I'm on, but other than that, that's it. I'm really, really about the objective. And that's really just how you get your streaks. You know, if you guys don't understand that yet, or if there's somebody out there who doesn't understand that, you have to play the objective. And maybe in another commentary I will touch on how to play the objective and how to go about getting these streaks. Even the little ones count, and that's how a lot of people put up these really big games. So I hope you guys enjoyed the hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Had a bunch of levers, but the fact is that we played the objective, and I played very, very well. So that was 4 VSATs in 1 life. Hope you enjoyed. I'm PacificTomb. I'm out. Peace. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's PacificTomb, and I'm going to do something that a lot of people more than likely will never do on YouTube, and that's post a video with a mediocre score and then turn it into something extraordinary at the end of the gameplay. Now I end up with 13 or so deaths at the end of this game, but what matters is I turn a mediocre score into a respectable score. So you guys are going to be watching a I originally titled this file or this video clip LODESTAR V2 because if you guys don't know, I'm thinking about just keeping that a series. If you guys missed that last LODESTAR video that I posted, I basically posted a monster streak with the LODESTAR, and in this gameplay I'm pretty sure I get a good like 20 kills with it. So I'm playing a ground war domination on the map Yemen. I'm also going to be playing with my friend Tyler Deathly, and it was just us. I'm basically teaching him how to roll respawn, and he's a search and destroy player primarily, but he also plays respawn, and he hasn't gotten into it on this game. And I have to get more into search and destroy as well. I'm part of the search and destroy elite, but I haven't been able to really grind with it in this game. I don't know what it is, but it's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is turning mediocre into respectable. So you guys can see that I'm using the UAV lightning strike and not UAV lightning. I'm using the lightning strike, the Blackbird, and the LODESTAR. Now this is a medium to high kind of kill streak setup that I like to run. It helps when I'm going for objectives, especially when I'm able to pick up the lightning strike and the Blackbird. The LODESTAR is just that one icing on the cake to keep enemies off flags and basically put them back in the spawn where they belong. Now if you guys will notice, I am up in the enemy spawn. I'm earning my kill streaks. I'm so far in the enemy spawn that I actually flipped the spawn, and I waited on that kid because I knew I was in a bad spot. I knew that I was going to be able to pick up my kill streaks, and here you can see I've gotten my LODESTAR. Now if you guys will notice, when I'm calling my lightning strikes, I always call on my lightning strikes closer together. My friend New Dance, I believe it's New Dance Design. If you're watching this and I got your Twitter wrong, I apologize. But he basically asked me why I call my lightning strikes in so close together. When I call a lightning strike in on the spawn, I want it to be close together because I'm counting on 6 people shoulder fucking each other. That's why I call my lightning strikes in so close. And look at this LODESTAR right here. This is what I was gonna do LODESTAR V2. I was gonna take this and put it on with some epic music like the last one. So I'll be sure to leave an annotation in the bottom right hand corner for that. If you guys want to see or subscribe to my channel, if you like this video so far, click the top right, that little annotation that says tomb up there in the top right hand corner, and that'll take you to my channel and you can hit subscribe. But the class setup that I'm going to be using is the MP7 silenced with fast mags. I'm going to be using Ghost, Flak Jacket, Scavenger, and I'm also going to be using Tac, Mask, and Dexterity. And this is an excellent class that I use when I rush. And when I like to be in the enemy spawn, I want to be able to shoot first, and I also want to be able to mount things faster, especially on the map Yemen. There are so many things to climb up on. I feel like a little monkey. Wow, I really shouldn't have said that because I'm black and monkey is a racial term. Anyway, my friend Tyler got his VSAT, I got 2 VSATs, and we basically brought this back. We were pretty close to losing because the randoms that we had were not helping us on flags at all. And this is exactly what happens. When you're able to play the objective and you're able to maneuver around the spawns and you're able to do things that actually help your team, 2 people can completely turn around the outcome of a game. And this is what me and Tyler did. We decided to say, it's like, okay, so these kids are gonna try, and we need to, we need to put them back. I mean, check this out. Even a random that we were playing with picked up a LODESTAR, and he was able to get his streaks. So as you guys can see, I'm focusing on capping A right now, and I want to seal the deal. I want to make sure that I demoralize these kids even more. I've already put a LODESTAR up on them, already got lightning strikes on them, already quad lightning strike them, I've already triple sprayed them, I've already done all this stuff. To add insult to injury, I want to cap this last A flag to make sure that these kids understand that they are about to lose this game. And that me and my friend Tyler, we took the win and we turned regular scores into amazing scores or really, really good scores. So, I picked up a stupid amount of kills in that LODESTAR. I was able to end with a really nice score line, and I was able to have a really good round. I was able to pick up a bunch of defends as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Let me know if you like seeing things like this instead of ridiculous scores where I just beat up on randoms with a full party, or I just beat up on randoms by myself. That was a 58-13 with 6 captures and 28 defends. I'm PacificTomb. If you guys like this video, check and subscribe, that thing in the top right, and then check that video in the bottom right hand corner. I'm out. Peace. Yo, what? What? Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's PacificTomb, and I'm bringing you guys some ground war domination on the map Plaza. Not my favorite map, but I'm not going to complain about this gameplay. So you guys are going to be watching an 85 and 6. This is a VSAT dogs and swarm gameplay. I think I pick up 2 or 3 swarms in this game. I end up with I start off the first round with 19 kills. I was building to my streaks that I got in this round. And I make a pretty bold move in the beginning of this gameplay. And I made I made a really bold move and a push for B at the end of the next round to be able to secure my swarm for this round. So this is a bold move again here. I'm capping B, even though that I have my streaks. I want more. And I don't know how this RC car didn't kill me. But what I wanted to talk about in this commentary is the relaxation factor of Call of Duty. At least with this one. A lot of the time, people get on Call of Duty as casual gamers. I actually am a casual gamer, to be honest. I don't always play for YouTube. Sometimes I do. Majority of the time I do. But sometimes I do just play to relax. And I find... oh my god, get turned on. I play Call of Duty for fun, just like everybody else. Some people play it for gameplay. Some people find getting gameplay fun. I am one of those people as well. I find... being able to get a gameplay that is worth sharing with the world, I find that amazing. I find that feeling to be able to get a gameplay, render it, talk over it, and then upload it, and somebody in Ireland or Switzerland or Australia or New Zealand can see it, or wherever some of you guys are from. Actually, you know what? Tell me where you guys are from in a comment. I want to know where you guys are from. So, you know, I find that amazing. I really do find that an amazing feat. And with this particular game, I have yet to be able to have a relaxing time on it. And maybe that's just me, maybe it's just my perspective on the game, but I know a lot of YouTubers, ever since we found out about skill-based matchmaking, ever since we found out that it was in public matches, I feel as though that I've been extremely stressed. A few weeks ago, I had noticed that my eyes, like both of my eyelids, both of my eyes were starting to twitch. And I had no idea why. I thought there was legitimately something wrong with me. In my family, we have a thing with high blood pressure and a bunch of other stuff. And I actually thought that that's what that was. And I got scared for a minute because, you know, I'm like, I'm only 18. I'll be 19 in February. I'm too young to be having this type of issues. And that was, oh my God, dude. Jesus Christ. So I shot him, but he just manages, anyway. But I got scared for a minute because I thought that there was legitimately, I wasn't in good health, or at least as good as health as I thought I was. But it turns out, after I was watching a TV show and I actually Googled my problem, or Googled my issue, I found out that it was due to stress. And the only stressful thing that I really do is try to get gameplay. Now, getting gameplay should never, ever be stressful because I'm playing something that's fun. I'm doing something that's fun. But when I play this game, if you guys don't know, I'm a pretty good player at Call of Duty. I'm an above average player because of what my score per minute is on this game, considering, you know, stats wise and all that other bullshit. But I don't, when I get on this game, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the challenge. I love a good challenge. I really do. I love a good challenge. I love being able to do well. I love being able to get a gameplay on some tryhards. But when I play this game, I don't always want to play against the fucking expendables. I don't want to play against SEAL Team 6. I don't want to play against the people who found Saddam Hussein. I don't want to play against the people who got Obama. Or, wow, I said Obama. I mean Osama. I don't want to play against SEAL Team 6. I don't want to play against the cast of Act of Valor. I want to play Timmy No Thumbs. I want to play somebody who is subpar. What I want for Christmas, I want 6 bad kids and I want 3 blind kids in a ground war domination. And I want to have on Swarm, and I want to have on Dogs, and I want to have on LODESTAR, and I want an 145 kill gameplay. I mean, that's not a whole lot to ask, but gameplay should never be stressful. Having fun, there should never be a stress factor associated with fun. They don't belong in the same sentence. As a YouTuber, we play Call of Duty for YouTube, but we also get enjoyment out of it. We also get pleasure out of it. We also get that feeling of satisfaction when we get a gameplay, that satisfaction when we do well. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not the only person who feels like that, but let me know in a comment. Let me know in a comment how you guys feel when you play this game. Are you guys extremely stressed, or do you guys really have fun with this game? You guys think it's because of the skill-based matchmaking or what? That was an 85 and 6 with 7 captures and 19 defends. I'm Toom. I'm out. Peace.
That's another kill. Now move. Kill. Explosives, back it up.
Good job. Get ready for the next round.
Kill confirmed. Want to get paid for that? Going
on. Search and destroy.
Counter UAV inbound. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. All flags secured. Maintain current posture.
Enemy took A.
Orbital VSAT online.
جاهزين انصرف shoot him down drop him one down
Friendly UAV inbound.
gone
Friendly UAV inbound.
Destroy. Protect the objectives.
Shoot her down.
In the whip, rolling up, I don't give a fuck. Roll through my hood, say what's up, they know I'm coming up. Niggas hating all around me, I keep the 40 tuck. Any problems with you niggas, I just hit them killers up. We chillin', bruh, yeah, these hoes feelin' us. You niggas got a shitty swag, that's why them bitches here with us. All black, everything, clothes in my whips too. Even if I had a chili bro with a chip tooth, I could still pull these hoes and they would choose me. Sippin' that Patron, blowin' weed till I'm woozy. Niggas in the club who I don't fuck with trying to dab me up. Who is you? Oh, you doing what? Cool, that's what's up. Fuck up on my face though. Ace body caseloads. Just me and my nigga Poodle bang with 38 hoes. Chillin' up in VIP. Now we on the balcony. I hold my own. I don't depend on no one that look out for me.
Maintain, switch a couple lanes, ride better street. When I ride by, hope that ain't nobody notice me. Low key, young nigga, yeah, I'm living good. Just see low key, nigga from the riding crazy hood. Maintain, switch a couple lanes, ride better street. When I ride by, hope that ain't nobody notice me. Low key, young nigga, yeah, I'm living good. Just a low key, nigga from the riding crazy hood.
Did you know just what it is? Copping whips, copping cribs. Young Cash, baby came February 26. Extra good, how we live. Ain't taking no more L. Shout out to my nigga Lil Stays. Getting bread in jail, gotta eat. Gotta be
UAV on standby.
in the Brandon J's, fresh as hell, not looking for no favors. I get mine like a G. Bitch, I pay the whole fee. Ain't no haggling and trying to make a bargain with me. Got that 650i, all black, sitting good. Was a broke nigga, now I'm getting this money like I should. Got my mama ride Mercedes, sending money for the bills. About
Search and destroy.
I ain't got no record deal.
Alright, Sazi. Let's see if you can do this in one take. Alright. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They wouldn't let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, "Hey yo, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you come and swerve with my sleigh tonight?" Sorry, I totally messed it up. all of the other reindeer. Then they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. You'll go down in history. And that's all you guys get for free.
LODESTAR awaiting orders.
Shot out.
Woo, you know that was smooth. What's going on, everybody? It's PacificTomb, and I'm bringing you guys one of my highest KDs on Call of Duty Black Ops so far. Or Call of Duty Black Ops 2 so far. So you guys are going to be watching an 80-1 ground war domination on the map Raid, and the people we were playing against were subpar. I don't know how we got these lobbies. Usually the lobbies that I get, majority of the time I'm playing against you know, G.I. Joes or SEAL Team 6, the people who got Osama, the people who found Saddam Hussein, the Expendables, Power Rangers. I play against pretty much some of the baddest motherfuckers in the entire galaxy when I play this game. So it's nice to always get a game like this where I can relax, I can put my feet up, and I can stomp some noobs' assholes in. So, like I said, you guys are watching an 80-1 on Raid. I'm going to be using the Orbital VSAT, the LODESTAR, and I'm also going to be using the Lightning Strike. And I'm going to touch on this kill streak setup in a bit, and how I get them to stack, or how I like to use this kill streak setup. But what I want to talk about also is my my gun and my perk selection. So I'm going to be using the AN94. I'm going to be using it with stock. I'm also going to be using it with foregrip, and I'm going to be using it with laser sight. One other thing that I'd like to mention about this gun, there is a whole lot of recoil on it, so you will more than likely have to use grip. I haven't been able to adjust to the gun enough that I can use it without grip just yet. I'm working on all my challenges for it. I'm working on the Scorpion Evo. I already got my M8A1 gold. I'll be sure to bring you guys a gameplay with that soon. Another thing that I'd like to mention about this gun, if you guys don't know, the first 2 bullets shoot faster than the other ones on this gun for some reason. I don't particularly know why that is, but this gun does shoot extremely slow. So make sure that you can kill the person. Like I like shooting people in the back, or I like shooting them in the side. I do my best to avoid front-on confrontations with this gun unless I'm trying to go for a flag, or unless I'm trying to defend a flag, or defend a position, or defend a piece of cover, so or whatever. So I also like the iron sights on majority of the guns in this game. I don't know about you guys. I don't particularly like using reticles. I'm more of an iron sight man. The reason for that is because I don't find the red dot very useful in this game. I don't find it very useful in any COD, to be honest, because there are a bunch of other attachments that are a whole lot better than using a red dot sight. If you guys will notice, I think I'm already on my third LODESTAR, or my second LODESTAR. I stack my lightning strikes and I stack my blackbirds. So basically what I do, I get my first set of streaks, I use them, and then I use my last streak, my LODESTAR, to build up to the next streak that I get, to the next lightning strike, to the next VSAT. And it more than likely will get me another VSAT or another lightning strike. In this case, it gets me another VSAT and a LODESTAR. And it's just a beast streak. The LODESTAR is more than likely one of my favorite streaks of all time in Call of Duty, and I know that's saying a lot, but I haven't been able to have fun with a kill streak like I have been able to with the LODESTAR. It's like the AC-130. It's like the AC-130 meets the Reaper drone from Modern Warfare 3 meets the Chopper Gunner. Meets the Grim Reaper. It's just a fucking ridiculous kill streak. And if you guys will notice, I find really good places to hide. That's a really good place to hide if you guys don't know already. It's very easy to defend if you guys are in there. One of the things that I notice in gameplay a lot is people have a hard time finding a place to lay down and call in their kill streaks if they want to stack them. Like if somebody's using Swarm, they find really hard. I noticed it's really hard to find a spot to lay down in this game. So if you guys don't know, you can go ahead and lay down there. One other thing that I'd like to mention, only in Call of Duty where you have a sight that highlights with a fucking red diamond where you are. Only in Call of Duty can you have a sight that lets you see through fucking walls and see when somebody's moving. Only in Call of Duty can you have all this ridiculous shit, but you can't get a kill streak that can shoot through a fucking tree. You cannot throw nades through a tree. You can't throw anything through a tree. I think I threw a Semtex on this map, and it got stuck in this fucking tree right here. Maybe this is just a rendering thing. It's the same thing with teammates. I've thrown C4, and I've thrown C4 and I'll die, and that's my first death of the game. I think I was 70-1, so I have a 70 kill start, which is absolutely ridiculous for me. The other gameplay that I have is an 118-2 on the same map. I always get gameplay on raid. I almost always get gameplay on raid. I don't know what it is about this map. For some people, it's really hard to get gameplay. Another map that I get gameplay on is Turbine occasionally, but I really do enjoy this map, and I'm probably going to slow down on videos lately. I have some stuff going on, and like it affects the way I play, and it affects the way I commentate. Like, I don't know about you guys, but if I'm not feeling good, I mean, like, I don't mean sick either. Like, I mean, I totally should have died there. I mean emotionally. Like, I know I know it's stupid, but if I'm not emotionally together, if I'm not physically together, or either of the two, I can't play for some reason. I got this gameplay, and then after this, I haven't really gotten anything particularly good. And maybe it's because of what went down, but you know, it's whatever. I've done my best with it for now, so I'm still going to see if I can figure out something anyway. The point is, it's important to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this 80-1. This is one of the most ridiculous gameplays that I gotten so far. I was so amped after I got this. And I am going to be bringing you guys more search and destroy, but I promise it won't be with the snipers. The only reason that I bring you guys sniping stuff is because I want to show you guys how easy it is. And for all the people saying that snipers take skill, I don't use sniper rifles. I'm a reg gunner. Not even a reg gunner. I'm an SMG and an AR guy. But I was able to pop off with a sniper rifle, and I got a triple, and I got a few other things. So if you guys would be interested in seeing those, check the description and also check the annotations on the screen. If you want to subscribe to my channel, check that thing in the top right hand. And I'm PacificTomb. I'm out. Peace. All right. What's going on, everybody? It's PacificTomb, and this is going to be a little bit of a longer video. So yeah, buckle your seats. So I'm going to be using the M27. Actually, let me go ahead and tell you guys what game you're going to be watching. So you guys are going to be watching an 86-8 on the map Raid. This is a ground war domination that I got playing solo. I'm going to be using the VSAT, the dogs, and the swarm. Basically, your typical setup that you want to use if you want to get a high-scoring gameplay on this game, more than 100 kills. I'm not entirely sure why I didn't get 100. Actually, I know why I didn't get 100 kills this game. In the beginning of this game, I wasn't playing very smart. And then there was another time in this gameplay where I have somebody spawn pretty much inside of me, and he ends up killing me. So right now I'm just running around and C-spawning. This is what you want to do on the map Raid. You want to pace back and forth in between this little side ramp portion of the map, and also pace back and forth between the garage, and you'll be sure to pick up kills. I like using that back room, but I also like taking cover behind the car. Now the problem with this car is that people will spawn. They will spawn right there they will spawn right where I just killed that kid, and they'll be able to shoot you from the side of the car. So I don't suggest staying there very long. The place that I'm in right now is pretty much a prime spot because they will spawn on either side of you, and you can watch them spawn, and they will try to run into the flag and cap it. So there you guys can see I pick up my second set of dogs, and I pick up my streaks really quickly here. I get nuclear in this gameplay, or I go nuclear. And the class setup that I'm using with the M27, I believe, is going to be stock and silencer. I'm also going to be using tac mask or dexterity, scavenger toughness, ghost, I think it's either flak jacket or hardline. I can't particularly remember. I got this gameplay about a week or so ago, and lately I have been able to get consistently good gameplay on this game. I can't really complain. I honestly can't. When I'm doing well at this game, I'm extremely happy with it. I'm very happy with the game. I enjoy myself. I'm able to get my kill streaks. I'm able to have my fun. I'm able to destroy a spawn, and that's really what I find fun with Call of Duty. I don't know about you guys, but I enjoy being able to play with my friends. I also enjoy being able to go into a game solo. And Dora the Explorer Pro, people, if you guys don't know what Dora the Explorer Pro is, it's basically when you backpack, you know, backpack, on the backpack, loaded up. This is the death that I was talking about right there. Now, I was playing on a 3-bar, but I honestly do believe that death was unfair and unwarranted, and it shouldn't have happened, period, at all. So, what I was actually going to talk about in this particular commentary, now that I have gotten that topic out of the way about, you know, gameplay and all that stuff, and we're gonna go ahead and start the second half. I go into the second half 69-2, and I pick up another 24 kills in the second half. So moving on, what I wanted to talk about is Call of Duty developers and laziness. Now, I notice a lot on Twitter there are some people or commentators who are more into game mechanics, game balance than the rest of the COD community. Some of us are more so about just make the game work, make theater work, fix this, give me my kill streaks, blah 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 blah. But other people are more concerned about theater mode. And until recently, I never really understood why people were so concerned with why theater mode would work until today. I was playing with my friend Burlo today, and we got a ground war domination on the map Yemen. And if you guys don't know, the Select Fire FAL is an absolute monster class. Now, I said that the FAL is for faggots, but I specifically said that the FAL target finder was Select Fires for faggots. I didn't say anything about Select Fire in stock. So I was using Select Fire in stock, and I ended up dropping 97-5. So I choke 3 kills for the 100 kill gameplay. I also, in the gameplay, I believe I had 7 captures and 10 defends. 5 of those captures were solo, and the amount of objective play that I had in the game was amazing. And I went back into theater to record it. My PVR wasn't working at the time. It failed capture on me, and I went to go put it in theater, and it turns out that the game didn't record. It recorded the game as a loss. So I ended up losing a potentially amazing gameplay because theater mode wasn't working properly. Now, if you guys don't know, David Vonderhaar has said that they have fixed theater mode, but evidence to the contrary, theater mode is still broken. And I don't understand the logic behind patching a game and patching a bunch of things that could be fixed permanently if all you did was take another few months to polish your game. I was talking with Optic Midnight. The reason that I'm doing this commentary is because I was talking with Optic Midnight about this on Twitter, about polishing games and just making sure that they work properly. I never understood the concept. And look at that. Look at me die right here around a wall. This is a ridiculous kill. So where I would love to know where I was on the kill cam. I was clearly to the left of the door, but I died to the right. Anyway, I don't know what it is with Call of Duty, but I really would wait. I really would wait. I wouldn't mind playing this game another year. I wouldn't mind playing this game another 6 months if Infinity Ward decided to take the time to polish their game instead of just copy and pasting, changing a few graphics, changing a few gun sounds, doing a different story, and then putting out another COD every year, just recycling the same thing. I want a polished game. I know Call of Duty can be polished because I've seen developers do it, because this game is the closest to the best Call of Duty that we'll ever get. But there are most definitely things that will always hold Call of Duty back, and I'm wondering, is it because of the developers being told not to do certain things, or is it really just the developers' laziness? Theater mode could have been fixed last year. Theater mode could have been fixed with Black Ops 1, but 3 years later, after Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, and then this game, the third year, theater mode still does not work properly. Theater mode does not record entire ground war games. In this particular game, theater mode only records 1 to 4 minute clips of every game that you play. It also doesn't record the entire game. If your host migrates, you lose the rest of the file. If you end up, I can't remember what it is. I can't remember what else it was. Fuck. But the point is, you know, are the developers lazy? Is it because they're not given enough time? Is it because the companies don't want them to do certain things? But, you know, there are so many things. It's the little things that count. It really is the little things that count. And I really wish that the developers would take the time and sit down and actually explain to us why theater mode doesn't work, why matchmaking works the way it works. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. That was an 86-8 on Raid. I was using Swarm and Dogs and all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This is a longer video, so I'm Tomb. I'm out.
Reload. Securing B.
Topping off!
B locked down. We've taken the advantage.
And just like that, I capped B, and I am almost to my lightning strike. So what's going on, everybody? It's PacificTomb, and I am bringing you guys me going nuclear on Raid Domination with the Select Fire stock FAO. And I can see why this gun is so popular. I honestly do. I was talking to the Morgan J, and he's saying try the gun out, and I was giving him shotgun suggestions and secondary suggestions. And after he put up a video, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of dying to the kids and the head glitches. So I decided to put this class, and I'm going to be using Ghost. I'm also going to be using Flak Jacket. Going to be using Scavenger, Toughness, and Dexterity. And I'm also going to be using this gun with the Select Fire and the stock. I don't think this gun needs grip. The fact that they said that they patched this gun is absolutely a joke, because this thing is still a freaking monster. It's a two-shot kill pretty much anywhere on the body, and it's a one-shot kill to the head pretty much. So I honestly can't complain about this gun. It's a two-shot to the head if they have toughness for some reason. And the people that I was playing against were pretty bad. So I was able to end this game 55-1. I go on a nice little 40 gun streak, and then I ended up dying to a sniper off spawn. And I was actually going to mention that, but what I wanted to say is, you know, people say stuff is cheap and people say stuff is overpowered, but I think people misunderstand the two. When people mean overpowered, they're talking about a gun that completely outclasses everything else. One gun that comes to mind when people say something is overpowered is the Scorpion Evo. If you're using a shotgun, or if you're using any other submachine gun that doesn't have rapid fire on it, and you're in a close quarters encounter with the Scorpion Evo, you're going to die, because the Scorpion Evo is a freaking beast of a weapon. I can see how the Scorpion Evo is overpowered in certain applications. It's not always overpowered, but it is a very strong weapon. And I have noticed that I win almost all of my gunfights when I'm up close with somebody. Same thing with this gun. This gun is OP at range. This gun is OP at medium range as well. I mean, you even saw me drop shot a sniper. You even saw me, no, not a sniper. You saw me drop shot that shotgun kid. It's just, there are certain things that are always going to be in Call of Duty. It's like the video the other day, how there are always going to be newbie things in the game. I think that there are always going to be overpowered guns. I think there has to be. They've done their best with the weapons in this game in particular, because everything is almost on par with each other, but there are still these guns that just completely outclass every other gun. The M8A1 is still a monster. I picked up a really nice game of me playing the objective and slaying extremely well. On this map in particular, I always seem to get gameplay on raid. This is just one of these maps. But I'm also going to be using the Lightning Strike, the Orbital VSAT, and the Escort Drone. This is a very good setup if you plan on rushing, especially with an assault rifle. Usually the Escort Drone will catch people off spawn before you can get them. One other thing is, it does kill people when they're out of spawn. And what I mean by out of spawn is, if you are on one side of the map and somebody is on the other side of the map and they start shooting at this thing from their side of the map, this thing will turn on them and kill them. It's an excellent kill streak. So I don't particularly think that a lot of the stuff is overpowered in certain respects. It may be in a close quarters encounter, it may be in medium to long range. The snipers dominate long range the way they're supposed to. The assault rifles dominate medium to long range. The submachine guns dominate close quarter to medium range, and that's actually the way that they're supposed to be. But there are just certain things that are just really strong. Now, cheap, on the other hand, I consider the target finder cheap. I consider the millimeter scanner cheap. I consider bouncing Bettys and Claymores cheap. Now, granted, I do have Flak Jacket to be able to counter the get shit on. I do have the Flak Jacket to be able to counter those, but still, I find them annoying. I find them an annoyance, and I actually think that's what the big deal is. I think that it's not the fact that it's OP. It's the fact that it annoys people. And there's always going to be an annoyance factor with Call of Duty. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. You guys just watched a 55-1 ground war domination on the map raid. It's a shame that people still quit out of this game. I have to find noob lobbies to get people to get gameplay because everybody else quits. So I hope you guys enjoyed this nuclear. And with that said, I'm PacificTomb. I'm out. Peace. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's PacificTomb, and I'm bringing you guys a full party beatdown. And I'm going to be using the PDW with silencer and extended mags. I'm also going to be using Flak Jacket, Hardline, Toughness, and I'm also using Dexterity and Tac Mask as my perks. And the kill streaks or perks, or not even perks, the point streaks, I'm sorry, that I'm using are going to be the LODESTAR and the VTOL warship. Now this isn't your typical commentator that you'll see from me, because one, I don't usually get gameplay like this, to be honest, but that this LODESTAR is freaking amazing. But if this video gets 400 likes, I will immediately upload a video as soon as we hit 400 likes on this video. So as soon as I upload this video and it hits 400 likes, I'll upload another video immediately after. So like I said, you guys are going to be watching a full party beatdown. Now I don't get a whole bunch of kills, like I don't get anything ridiculous, but the reason that I'm uploading this is because lately when I play Black Ops, I'll be either solo, or I will be or I'll be with a full party, or I'll be with my friends, and we will be just absolutely annihilating the enemy team. And all of a sudden, enemy Vs, it's like enemy orbital VSAT online. I'm like, her? Hold on. So basically in this gameplay, I maneuvered myself around the spawns in a way that I was able to pick up my streaks a good maybe 30 points into the game. The rest of it is spent in my kill streaks, so I'm using the VTOL and the LODESTAR, and it's a good combo, especially when you're ranking up. On the account that I'm on right now, I'm a pretty low level. I'm a level 43, and it's just weird. It's just weird, like leveling up and then you use these kill streaks, and they're actually pretty decent. So my VTOL is okay. I don't usually like using it. It's a very, very sketchy kill streak, at least in my opinion. I believe that it gets shot down too quickly. Sometimes it works really, really well. There's a video that I put up about a week or so ago, and I got like an 18-man feed with this thing. It was absolutely ridiculous. But I get out of my VTOL, and I believe I got like 32 some kills, and I'm 32-1 right now, and I pick up like 9 deaths in the next half, and it's really, really weird. So I already fast forwarded to this, or I faded it, and you see me making a push for B, killing this kid off the flag, helping my team secure the flag. That's one thing about playing with randoms. It's like a roll of the dice. I can't give tips on how to play with randoms, but one of the main things is if you make enough pushes for B, usually the randoms will follow suit, and they will join you on the flag. But the other thing about this, I was playing I was playing defensive in a sense. I didn't have on ghosts, so I wasn't able to push spawns as much as I wanted to, and these guys were calling in UAVs. But as you guys can see, we're beating these guys pretty badly. You know, it's 142 to 59. I already got my streaks, but there you can the enemy team called in dogs, and I don't understand how they got dogs. I don't. I think it has to do something with the care package. I honestly do believe that if an enemy team is losing by enough, that the game will roll the dice and it will give them a kill streak that will change the outcome of a game. You know, a game-changing kill streak. Like it'll give somebody dogs, or it'll give somebody a VSAT, or it'll give somebody a swarm, or a LODESTAR, or a VTOL warship, or whatever. See, I mean, like, look at me up here, and I think at one point this is where I kind of defend B flag. I'm still, you know, trying to defend the flag. I know that I can get the W, but I want to make sure I can secure it, so we don't end up getting triple capped. And I'm just going through and looking at these guys' scores. How in the world? The one kid is 1 in 32. How do they get dogs? And how do they get a VSAT? It's extremely hard to play against a full party of people. Especially when they get a kill streak, especially when they get something as game-changing as the VSAT. So a tip that I could give you guys: sit back, play a little bit defensive, push up, sit back, push up, sit back. It's the best way that you can play against the VSAT. If you don't have counter UAV on, or if your teammates aren't running counter UAV, then that's the best way that you guys can combat that. Another thing that I would like to mention: it doesn't really matter what your score is at the end of the gameplay. Like I know a lot of people sometimes they want to get the W, but they also want to get those kills. If you are in a lobby and you see that you won't be able to get as many kills as you'd like because something happened in game that could completely change the outcome of the game, go ahead and put that game on the back burner. Realize it's like, oh, this will not be a YouTube gameplay. This will not be a regular old gameplay that I'm gonna post here. No, what you want to do is you want to secure the W, because that's what really matters, is getting the W. So at the end of this gameplay, I think I'm like 44-10. I got like 4 or 5 captures and 4 or 5 defends. I played the objective pretty well, especially against these full party, and I kind of put my randoms on the back, but the randoms were actually doing a pretty good job, I'm not gonna lie. The people that I was also playing against, I mean, the full party thing, just because people play in a full party doesn't mean that they're going to be amazing. I really didn't deserve that kill there, but just because they play in a full party doesn't mean that they're going to be good as well. So it's a roll of the dice, guys. But what I suggest, don't play solo. Don't play solo at all. It really does stress on you. It really does weigh on you when you play solo, because you feel as though that you have to, you know, carry a team. You have to do all this stuff. That's not necessary. What you guys should do, just get a small squad of your friends and then go play. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you found the tips insightful. Hope they helped you out. Don't forget, if we hit 400 likes on this video, I will upload a video immediately as soon as we hit 400 likes on this video. So with that said, I'm Tomb. I'm out. Peace. And that is why I refuse to play the objective when I play solo now, because stuff like that happens. I was surrounded by plenty of randoms who could have helped me get on the flag, but they chose not to. They chose to dick around and be dick in the booty hole, fruity berry crunch faggots, and I ended up dying off my first warthog. So what's going on, everybody? I decided to opt for a different gameplay because that 70 kill gameplay that I wanted to give you guys was also on raid. So I've posted raid 4 times in the last 4 days, so I figured that it was time for something different. So you guys are going to be watching a 76-3 ground war domination on the map Yemen. I'm going to be using the Warthog, the VTOL warship, and the LODESTAR. And this kill streak setup is really good, I'm not gonna lie. And the people I was playing against basically let me get this kill streak on them a few times, and it was very difficult trying to play the objective in this game because the randoms didn't want to help me. I ended up backpacking my team. I led the team for score, I led the team for kills, and it's one of the things that I've noticed playing solo as I do it more and more, is that you really do have to have your wits about you. When I usually play solo, I never really gave much care to exactly how the end of the game turned out, but at the end of this gameplay, I was like, no, I need these streaks. I'm trying to get this W. I'm trying to get these kills. I was also going for the 100 kill gameplay. It's a shame that I wasn't able to get it. I think that if I had gotten my first Warthog in this gameplay, I'm pretty sure that I would have gotten it. I would have had it in the bag, to be honest. But you know, there's always those things. There's always that thing about playing solo that keeps you from getting your streaks, that keeps you from getting your stuff. And here you can see I completely jacked this kid of his escort drone, and this escort drone really helps me out in a crunch later. So not only do I have my Warthog and my VTOL and my LODESTAR, I picked up a kid's escort drone. And if you guys don't know, the escort drone is one of the best kill streaks in this game, to be honest, and it's very underrated. So the reason that the escort drone is so underrated is you could sit in one spot and it will kill people who are running into the building, or it will kill anybody who decides to try and screw with you. So as you can see here, I'm in this main A building here, trying to get these guys off spawn, trying to long shot people with my PDW. It doesn't work out very well, so I just decided to call on my streaks. Now this wasn't the best place to call on my kill streaks. I decided to move as well and fade that, and look at that. I was off another Warthog and I died to this kid. Now how did he know I was there? You see, that's always one of these things that I wonder when I die, because they don't have UAV, they don't have any of this stuff, but people automatically know where I am. I swear that this game is out to get me. I really do think that this game honestly has something in it to really just help bad players like that. They didn't have a UAV, they didn't have anything, but he just automatically knew where I was as soon as I popped my head around the window, and he has the awareness that somebody like a player on my skill level would have. That's bullshit. Anyway, so yeah, I'm in the enemy spawn right now, and I picked these 2 kids up. And the one thing that I've noticed about playing on this new account, it's a mix of good and bad players. A lot of the time, lobby surfing does occur because it's like I said, I don't feel like playing against the Thundercats. So you know, I may surf lobbies. Sometimes I'll stay in the lobby, and sometimes I'll do really well. I do have a gameplay. If this video gets 400 likes, I know 500 was a bit much, but if this video gets 400 likes, I'll post a video of me doing extremely well. Not even extremely well, but doing well against the full party. And just because you're in a full party, that doesn't mean that you're good. But like I was saying, if you guys would like to see that, give this video 400 likes, and I will upload it as soon as we hit the goal. I think I'm gonna start doing that for likes, because it really does show the support for the video, and it also looks extremely well, and it also helps my channel grow, because with the likes, people share that on Twitter. And if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, if you guys don't, I suggest you guys go do, because my tweets are amazing. I can't even lie. I've got like 80,000 of them, but I'm a Twitter addict, so it doesn't really it's no big deal. But yeah, if you guys would like to see anything else, like I've got a few 100 kill games, and after I upload that this game against the full party, if we get 400 likes, I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do, but I really need to finish this comm because I need to go somewhere, trying to meet somebody for breakfast, and just like a typical black person, I'm going to be late. So I said that I would be there at like 11, and it is 10:48, and I will more than likely be swerving and driving down the road like a madman. So at the end of this gameplay, my final score was 76-3 with 5 captures and 8 defends. And like I said, guys, if we hit 400 likes in this video, then I will upload a gameplay against the full party. Now, it's not anything amazing, but it shows that we're not all commentators are freaking gods, and we actually are regular old people, and we do get regular old scores. So let me know if you guys want to see that by giving this video 400 likes. I'm PacificTomb. Peace.
Yeah.
Friendly counter UAV inbound.
That's good, man. Hey, real shit, I'm fucking really fucking real. Yeah, really. Yeah. Well, lexicon. Skinny nigga, but I bet that I'm still flexing on. All about my green, like a fucking leprechaun. My suit up look mean, go Casio on my arm. Flow is untouchable. Lot of niggas thinking that they sick till I prove that they not. Dr. Huxtable, stacking more cheese than a 40-pound Lunchable. Even white kids is telling me can't nobody fuck with you. Open the front door with a can of coke, and I'm sipping it slow. KID can spit real shit, let these niggas know. Me and Mrs. Man, these niggas is mannequins. Can't move when I enter the room, frozen in the stands. Damn, man, a nigga his ass with 8 balls of that real shit. Trail nigga, don't fail shit. I ain't into that pill shit. Shout out to my niggas getting it in on that sky rim. 5'10", light skin, gripping on that lightning. Spitting that flame, my nigga, come fight, man. If you hate losing, then you really not gon' like me. If you give me 16 bars, none of them wrecking it. I went around the globe, only the seconds where I've never been. Talk about making hits though, I can make a list, yo. My flow slick as Crisco, nigga so cool I piss go. That weak shit you bring me, IKIDD leak. Enough punchlines to fight a nigga for 3 weeks. Yeah, doggy, niggas is off the leash. Compos will have your mama asking, where the fuck your teeth? KID be working, people asking, when the fuck you sleep? Sleep, nigga, I ain't had a bed since I was 17. Killing beats and drinking Red Bull until it's hard to see. Yeah, I'm on a diet, Mickey D's, 7 days a week. Weak niggas think they on my league, send it back down to D. So ahead of my time, nigga, I feel like I'm 83. Lexicon, lexicon. Skinny nigga, but I bet that I'm still flexing on. All about my green, like a fucking leprechaun. My super up look pink, go Casio on my arm. Lexicon, lexicon. Skinny nigga, but I bet that I'm still flexing on. I'm all about my green, like a fucking leprechaun. My suit up look mean, go Casio on my arm. I'm ready for action, Jackson. Niggas know I'm attacking, smashing niggas like an Asian taxi driver, leaving crashing casually. I'm causing casualties, I leave these niggas yes. I'm spitting that lighter fluid. Niggas don't know how to match it, like a rug burn from Aladdin. Shit is tragic, nigga, fuck around. Catch a whole overweight case, so that nigga bow. Bang, bang, biggity bang, dang. Nigga out. Don't get caught in traffic, I hit the gas and lay niggas down. Yes, and I hope God bless them. You can take your feedback and shove it up your rectum. And you can take my insults right into the heart. Like all you niggas stink. Like, damn, nigga, you fart. Damn, dude, you fart. I guarantee you hear me and say, damn, nigga, you hard. People run features be like, damn, nigga, you charge. You saw my SAT, I scored, damn, nigga, you smart. Lexicon, lexicon. Skinny nigga, but I bet that I'm still flexing on. All about my green, like a fucking leprechaun. My suit up look mean, go Casio on my arm. Lexicon, lexicon. Skinny nigga, but I bet that I'm still flexing on. I'm all about my green, like a fucking leprechaun. My suit up look mean, go Casio on my arm. No, deeper. Yeah.
Job done.
Told you motherfuckers, man. Swaggy.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's PacificTomb, and I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded for the last 2 days. I don't want to say I was on vacation, but a family member of mine needed my assistance with something for a couple of days. I actually thought that I was going to be gone for 1 day and then I would be back, but I ended up spending 2 days with them, and it was a nice little break from YouTube and everything. But Moving on, you guys are going to be watching a 73-3 PDW silenced gameplay on the map Raid. I understand I post a lot of Raid gameplay, but it's one of these maps that I can consistently do well on, and I can consistently get good scores on. So what I'm actually going to be talking about today is consistency. So this is yet again a very inconsistent Call of Duty. A lot of the time people do not always go positive every game. You may have one game where you go 55-2, 55-1, or you can go 25-15, 25 and whatever. So what I'm actually going to talk to you guys about is about how I could consistently do well in one session. Now, a lot of the time you guys think that consistency means you do well all across the board every time you get on. First off, you have to realize that you're not always going to do well. You are not always going to go positive. There may be one game or two games or three games that I play, even if I'm with a party of my friends, where I will go, I'll barely break even. I'll barely go positive. Look at how bad that spawn is. Oh my god. But one way that I can consistently do well is when I get into a lobby and I play against people enough. Usually what I do is I test the waters. Basically, testing the waters means that you stay in a lobby long enough to get a feel for how these people are playing. If they're going to rush, if they're going to camp, if they're going to objective whore, if they're going to sit back and play defensive, if they're going to be extremely aggressive, if they're going to try and just camp for their kill streaks, if they're going to try and rush for their kill streaks. And when you decide on what those people's play style is, that's when you can consistently do well against them. If you figure out a way to combat an enemy's play style, that's how you can consistently do well. And the other part of that is there has to be some thinking put into it, because you have to realize that not everybody's going to have the same play style. You may come up against a full party. You may come up against a 4-man squad. You may come up against 2 people rolling solo, or 3 people, or 1 person. You know, it's one of these things about this game. Call of Duty is not consistent, because anybody can do well at any given time. All it takes is the right amount of luck, the right connection, and a bunch of other factors that go into it, like gun skill and all that other stuff. So basically what I'm going to be using in this gameplay is the PDW. I believe it's silencer, extended mag. I think I'm using flak jacket and hardline, or hardline and lightweight. It's lightweight. It's lightweight. I'm also using fast hands. I'm also going to be using, I think it's dexterity. And this was during double XP weekend, but the killstreak setup that I'm using is going to be the lightning strike, the lodestar, and the VTOL warship. Now, this is a particular killstreak setup that I'm very comfortable with. The reason that I'm comfortable with it is because I can consistently get it against different types of play styles. And depending on how I decide to play the map, I'm able to get them consistently. So as you guys can see, I'm pretty much going for the objective solo right now. A random actually does get on the flag with me, and he's able to help me cap it. But other than that, I pretty much take care of all this stuff by myself. And the reason for that is because I want my point streaks, and I know how these people are going to be playing. They're going to be either bad, they're going to be rushing, or they're going to be poorly rushing. There's a difference between rushing well, and rushing poorly. These people were camping and rushing extremely poorly. What I mean by that is they don't check choke points. They don't check lines of sight. And that's where I decide to pick up my kills from. That's where I decide to pick up my streaks from. That's where I decide to pick up my points from. If I know a specific line of sight to C or A, I'm going to head glitch something long enough so that I'll be able to pick up a streak, get these people aggravated enough that they'll keep coming back until I get that first streak. And then I'll switch to a different position, and then I'm going to do the rinse and repeat method. I'm going to keep doing it until I get my streaks. That's the other thing. It takes repetition to be able to get kill streaks in this game. If you can consistently piss somebody off enough that you kill them 5 times over, believe me, they will come back and kill you, or they will try to kill you every single time. And that's how you throw somebody off. That's how you can consistently throw somebody off their game. If you kill somebody repeatedly enough, they're going to get demoralized. They're going to realize this person is going to kill me every time. I'm going to keep trying to go back and get them until I'm able to actually kill this person. And 9 times out of 10, they won't be able to kill you because you're either in a better position, you're in a better position to shoot them from, you have a better gun, you have a better connection, everything goes into it. And as you can see here, I'm using my lightning strikes and my kill streaks effectively, and I may not end up with the highest score on my team, but I'm pretty sure that I believe if I wasn't on this team, these people would have lost. See, that kid, what were you doing? There wasn't anything in the air besides maybe a UAV. A UAV is not extremely detrimental to you. So that's exactly what I do in this gameplay, and that was a 73-3 on the map Raid. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. I think I said the score wrong in the beginning, but the point is I was able to help my team, and I can consistently do well with these tips that I just gave you guys. So if you guys like tips and tricks, I mean, I don't give stupid tips and tricks. I'm going to tell you at least how I go about things, and that's how I go about getting a good score. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. That was a 73-3 with 4 captures and 18 defends. I'm PacificTomb. If you guys like this video, give it 555 likes and I'll upload a video immediately after this. So with that said, I'm Tomb. I'm out. Peace. Alright, and I'm back with a bang. What's going on, everybody? It's PacificTomb, and I'm bringing you guys... Woo, look at that gun. Look at that gun. Yeah, look at that bomb. What's going on, everybody? It's Tomb, and I'm bringing you guys an 82-3 ground war kill confirmed on the map Yemen. I'm going to be using Ghost, Flak Jacket, Scavenger, Toughness, and Dexterity on the Scorpion Evo with the grip and the extended mags. And I'm also going to be using the Lightning Strike, the LODESTAR, and the VSAT. And I went in this game point blank period. The people we were playing against, they tried the game before this, and I got really mad with them. I got upset. I was mad. So I switched up my kill streaks. I switched up my good gun. I put my Scorpion on. I put all my perks on, and I went to town on these people. So I ended up getting 3 LODESTARs in this gameplay. I ended up getting 3 VSATs, and I ended up getting 3 or 4 Lightning Strikes. The beginning of this gameplay was pretty rough. I started off with the PDW, and I think I died once or twice. I actually died once, and then I switched to the class that I'm using now. But I went in with this kill. Everything went my way. Basically, everything in this gameplay went my way, and I played it extremely smart. Basically, what I did was I was able to get my kill streaks, and then I would use certain ones, and then I would use my last kill streak to go ahead and build into the next one. That's the thing about stacking your kill streaks in this game. When you learn how to do it and you can get these streaks, they just keep on adding on and adding on and adding on. It just becomes so easy, and that's how people get high scoring gameplay. I don't even consider an 80 kill game really high scoring in this game, because the people that I associate with, you know, my friends like Saw, Killshow, Pollo Loco, Blacklight, Luca, Smooth, these dudes put up 135 kill games and 140 some kill games, 180. I think Killshow and Loco have the highest gameplays with shotguns at the 870 on Modern War. Wow, did I really just say? Well, you know, anyway, it doesn't really matter what the title of this game is. It still feels like Infinity Ward made it. But as you guys can see, I am 10th Prestige. I'm going to Prestige Master, and after that, I'm going to play a whole lot less of this game. But anyway, like I was saying, you know, kill streaks in this game are monsters. They are game changing, to be honest. I think that if I wasn't in this game with my friend, I probably would have lost this game, or the people I was playing with would have lost. That's that thing. You want to be that deciding factor of a game. I love being that. I love, it's like, these people need me. They need me to survive. And I was able to be that in this game. I was able to do enough slaying that these people were able to pick up tags. These people were able to increase the score, put score up on the board. I was even putting up VSATs left and right, allowing people to actually get their kills, and I was getting my kill streaks, which is really what mattered, because it kept just going over and going over, LODESTAR after LODESTAR after LODESTAR, and the LODESTAR is probably my favorite kill streak in the entire game. I don't use the Swarm very much. I don't use dogs. I don't even use the VTOL. The reason I don't use the VTOL is because I believe it gets shot down way too easily. All it takes is like one clip of a light machine gun or an AR, and the VTOL is down. So I would rather use the LODESTAR, because one, it's like AC-130 plus Reaper drone equals freaking Grim Reaper on steroids. And I should have died right there, but my friend Skywing saved my life. And I'm playing this game really smart. The reason that I use Dexterity instead of Tac Mask from now on is because, one, I can sound horse shock charges. I just shoot the shock charge. If he's got a bouncing Betty, I shoot both, and then I just go prone, wait for him to run around the corner, shoot the person, and then I get 150 points. I get the kill, and then I get shock charge destruction points, and then bouncing Betty destruction points. And this kid is really bad. He's just so bad, and look at that. And the gameplay will be wrapping up in a little bit, but what would you guys like to see next? I've got a few good gameplay stacked up, some 100 kills. If you want to see 100 kill game, let me know in the comment section below, or give this video 400 likes. I'd love to post that. And I have a driving vlog, like I want to post that as well. So if you guys give this video, actually give this video 600 likes, and I will post the driving vlog, and I will post an 100 kill gameplay. And the reason that I do the driving vlog is just because it's not even a vlog. I just show you guys like kind of where I stay in a sense, and I put 3 tracks of music over it. Now maybe I can make that a regular thing. Also, if you guys don't know, I do a little bit of like a montage thing with my LODESTARs. If they're really good, I'll put some really epic music on it. So the next LODESTAR V2 is gonna be out soon. I don't even know what I'm gonna be using, but the person that I get my music from will be hit me up in a few days. And I think I really am happy with this gameplay. This is one of these games where everything went my way, everything was great, and the connections were good. The people I was playing against weren't that annoying, and I was able to get my streaks. I was able to get the W, which is really what matters. It's a shame that a lot of the games aren't like this. It's a shame that all games on COD aren't like this, but you know, I guess that's like the devs' fault in a sense. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Remember, if you guys want to see a driving vlog and a 100 kill gameplay, give this video 600 likes, and I'll be sure to post it immediately as we hit 600 likes on this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. If you want to subscribe to my channel, don't forget to click that thing in the top right. And if you want to see a previous video, click that thing in the bottom right. I'm Tomb. That was an 82-3 with 31 captures and 3 denies. I'm out. Peace. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tomb, and I am honestly blown away. 1, at the fact that you guys gave me 900 likes on my last video, and 2, that this gameplay is probably one of my best on Black Ops today, on Black Ops 2 today thus far. So you guys are going to be watching 118-2. It's my highest KD on any COD, and it's also one of my highest kills, I believe. Well, actually, no, it's not one of my highest kills, but I think my highest is like 120. But anyway, like I said, you guys are watching an 118-2 ground war domination on Raid. I'm telling you guys, Raid is my map. Raid is the only map that I can really consistently get gameplay on, and I'm using the typical 100+ setup, or one of them anyway. I'm using the orbital VSAT, the attack dogs, or the K9 unit, and the swarm, or the hunter killer swarm. And my kill streaks do work in this game, and it's going to be a whole lot of just tomb in the kill feed here. So basically what you guys see me doing right now is I'm pushing up into the enemy spawn, and I'm standing immediately outside of it until I know that my randoms push in and actually decide to cap the flag. So I'm on a 15 kill streak right now, and I'm just shooting these people in the back. And as you can see, I've already called in my dogs. And I called in my dogs, I waited for these people, then I got on C, and then I'm already on my way to my next VSAT. And then I call in the swarm, and then it's game over. These kill streaks basically recycle. That's usually what you want to do. You want to call in your streaks, cap a couple flags, get a couple kills, and then work your way up to your next streak and just keep recycling them. And it's the best way to stack your kill streaks in this game. So I noticed a lot of the comments on my last video were saying that you guys don't particularly care for high scoring gameplay, at least on my channel. But basically the thing that I like to do with my channel is I like to have a nice balance or mixture of good gameplay or high scoring gameplay and good commentary. I know that I have the commentary portion down. At least I know that I can always improve on commentary. That's just the way it is. But gameplay wise, gameplay is what really will grow a channel. I know somebody, a friend of mine, he went from 20,000 to 10,000 subs in, I think it was 3 weeks or 4 weeks, because of the gameplay that he was posting and averaging a stupid amount of views a day. That's just it. It's like I want to grow from both. That's the only reason why I still do the really good gameplay portion of it, or the average gameplay portion. I know that you guys like to see that 9,000 score per, not 9,000 score per minute, but that 9,000 score, things like that with UAV. I do that. I do that as well. And I also try to find a balance with gameplay. I don't try to, outweigh my channel with just 100 kill games and all that other stuff. I do post gameplay that's above average or average. So I'm not Jesus, guys. I'm not Jesus. I'm not about to go out and get 100 kills with no perks. I'm not gonna try that. But that's just the way it is. I like to find a balance with my channel, and it's the easiest way to keep everything nice, simple, and easy to do on my channel in a sense. So like I said before, I'm pushing up in the enemy spawn, and I'm maneuvering my way around, and like seriously, I really should have died right there. But you'll notice that I pick my gunfights in this gameplay. You'll notice that I only shoot at people who are either not facing my direction, or I shoot them from the side, I shoot them from above them, or I put myself in a place where they wouldn't expect me to be. And this is really unfortunate right here. I'm on my way to my next streak. I shoot these kids. I'm really close, and I died to a hunter killer drone. And you see me check to see what class I had on. I had flak jacket on. You really are gonna tell me that the hunter killer drone should be able to kill me when I have flak jacket on? See, that's that thing, that catering to bad players, man. But I'm not gonna go into that because that's negative, and I'll save my negativity for Twitter. And I really should have died right here. I shouldn't have pushed that gunfight. I saw what direction those people were facing, and I just decided to wait it out and regen my health and then come back around and pick these guys off. These guys were trying to shoot down my friend's swarm and the VSAT and everything. It's honestly hilarious, but as you guys see here, I'm pushing up on A and I'm shooting these kids and I pick up my streaks. I'm using cover to my advantage as well. You'll notice in my gameplays, at least now, that I use cover extremely effectively, more so than I have in any other COD. A lot of the times I would just run around and I just run around pretty much. I wouldn't think about anything. I just run around and try to get kills, but that's not the way you're supposed to play. You're supposed to play smart, and that's what I'm trying to teach you guys to do. So one other thing, I noticed that you guys would like to see some commentaries that aren't related to the gameplay. I'd be more than happy to do that. I've got a couple stories that I could tell, some just funny things that I could talk about, but yeah, let me know if you guys would like to see something like that. I'm not going to ask for likes on this video because it's Christmas and you guys are probably out with your families and stuff, but I hope you guys enjoy the commentary. I hope you enjoy the gameplay, and I really am looking forward to getting more gameplay like this. It's really fun to do, and it's really, I don't want to say challenging, but once you get your streaks, you know you're pretty much destined for the gameplay, and it's really cool to be able to get a gameplay like this and say that you can be one of the ones to get in a 100-kill game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. You guys just watched an 118-2 raid domination, and I think I picked this up on my 5th prestige, so this gameplay is pretty old. I'm almost to prestige master actually. So we beat these guys pretty bad, and I hope you guys enjoy your holiday. I'll put up another video today, or I'll probably put up a few videos today. It depends on how everything goes. But that was an 118-2 with 10 captures and 17 defends. I'm Tomb. I'm out. Peace.
That concrete shit, that shit, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo, I think about the rap game and hip-hop's live state. It makes my blood pressure rise like Maryland's crime rate. Spread through the city like a sense of false virility. From cats that clutch gats and lock down the vicinity. A lyrical entity that hold it down and never pretend to be something I'm not. Like push rocks and bust Glock shots, but I seen it to the level where I began to fiend it. And that life is beckoning to reality, no need to dream it. I step to the mic and rock heads like Mount Rushmore. Raid the spot like cops catching a dealer trying to flush more down the drain, liquor down the hatch to drown the pain. I surpass the stain, solidified within this game. The king is dead, long live the king, now watch me reign. Spit fire that I attain from leaving a dragon slain. My name is Logic, though you may know me as Young Sinatra, the cat that brought you, if I may say, the illest of verses. Not yet classics, but that will come as time disperses. Back in the 90s, I was just a badass kid. Thank God for sparing my life and dodging a bid. Westia Park after dark, I rep to the death. At Gaithersburg High, blasting music till I go deaf. 9th grade, on a constant pursuit just to get laid. Till I finally got some pussy, now I'm trying to get paid. Sold a little bit, something slight like nickels and dimes, but I ain't make enough. Said fuck it and stuck to the rhymes. As for my home situation, that shit was hard times. Came up on my own, blocked out the bad, went into his own. Acknowledged what it was, but never let it consume my chromosomes. On the phone at like 16 with a little Hispanic hottie. Body like a Ducati, the type to get naughty. And now I'm 21, older and wiser, but I ain't perfect. Especially when that dark shit deep down hit the surface and ignite the art. Maintain speed, rip it apart. Fuck a punchline, this the shit you feel in your heart. A young black man, camouflage in the skin of another. When I converse with white folk, I feel like I'm undercover, just a brother. Trying to make it in America. I need a window seat, somebody call Erica. Bars like this cause mass hysteria, spread like malaria and quarantine your area. I squeeze at you MCs till you wheeze and bury ya alive. Like Beatrix Kiddo, that's some Kill Bill shit. Now run it back and relive the riddle. What?
they call me Charlie Brown, take it to my side of town and everybody likes to talk the talk when they're not around. Honestly, I could be anything I wanna be. I never let them haters take me down, it never bothers me. Well, look, ain't that true, Snoopy? I got that new movie. It's called Get Rich, Die Trying, you done stupid. Teacher, stop the lesson, got a dumb student. I'm spitting that lung fluid, look what I done to it. And when the drums booming, here come that tongue movement. The real hip-hop, so you know that 1-2 and microphone professor with the microphone's condenser. Never let up, all my people time to get us go. It's been a long day, they playing my songs, smoking up the Lucy, kicking like some football all night long. How they call me Charlie Brown, take it to my side of town and everybody likes to talk the talk when they're not around. Honestly, I could be anything I wanna be. I never let them haters take me down, it never bothers me. Well, and I'm back at it, just like a jackrabbit, coming faster for your cabbage. All my niggas living lavish, guaranteed we in the building like some planes crashing. Who that nigga spitting flames like a damn dragon? Shit, I on the backpack and backslap a whack rapper. What happened? Call guap for the blunt passing. Unfasten your seatbelt, I ain't done crashing. Stressed out, can't quit, man, I can't. They know it's been a long day, they playing my songs, smoking up the Lucy, kicking like some football all night long. How they call me Charlie Brown, take it to my side of town and everybody likes to talk the talk when they're not around. Honestly, I could be anything I wanna be. I never let them haters take me down, it never bothers me. They know it's been a long day. They know it's been a long day. They know it's been a long day. They playing my songs. They know it's been a long day. They know it's been a long day. They know it's been a long day. They playing my songs. Yeah. That's good, man. Hey, real shit, I'm fucking really fucking real. Yeah, really. Yeah. Well, lexicon, lexicon. Skinny nigga, but I bet that I'm still flexing on. All about my green, like a fucking leprechaun. My suit up look mean, go Casio on my arm. Flow is untouchable. Lot of niggas thinking that they sick till I prove that they not. Dr. Huxtable, stacking more cheese than a 40-pound Lunchable. And even white kids is telling me can't nobody fuck with you. Open the front door with a can of Coke, and I'm sipping it slow. KID can spit, real shit, let these niggas know. Me and Mr. Man, these niggas is man of pants. Can't move when I enter the room, frozen in a stance. Damn, hand a nigga his ass with 8 balls of that real shit. Trail nigga, don't fail shit. I ain't into that pill shit. Shout out to my niggas getting it in on that sky rim. 5'10", light skin, gripping on that lightning. Spitting that flame, my nigga, come fight me. If you hate losing, then you really not gon' like me. If you give me 16 bars, none of them reckon it. I went around the globe, only but seconds where I've never been. Talk about making hits though, I can make a list, yo. My flow slick as Crisco, a nigga so cool I piss go. That weak shit you bring me, I KIDD lead. Enough punchlines to fight a nigga for 3 weeks. Yeah, doggy, niggas is off the leash. Compost will have your mama asking, where the fuck your deep? KID be working, people asking, when the fuck you sleep? Sleep, nigga, I ain't had a bed since I was 17. Killing beats and drinking Red Bull until it's hard to see. Yeah, I'm on a diet, Mickey D, 7 days a week. Weak niggas think they on my league, send it back down to D. So ahead of my time, nigga, I feel like I'm 83. Lexicon, lexicon. Skinny nigga, but I bet that I'm still flexing on. All about my green, like a fucking leprechaun. My suit up look mean, go Casio on my arm. Lexicon, lexicon. Skinny nigga, but I bet that I'm still flexing on. I'm all about my green, like a fucking leprechaun. My suit up look mean, go Casio on my arm. I'm ready for action. Jackson, niggas know I'm attacking. Smashing niggas like an Asian taxi driver, leave them crashing casually. I'm causing casualties, I leave these niggas gas. I'm spitting that lighter fluid, niggas.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Changing mag! Topping off, stand by! ستكون على ما يرام.
You stream a lot.
ستكون على ما يرام.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tomb, and I'm bringing you guys some gameplay that isn't raid, TDM, or Dom. So I'm bringing you guys some golden M8A1 gameplay using my typical assault rifle setup. I'm using it with stock and quick draw, and I got gold camo on this joker, so it's all clean and pretty and stuff. And I end this round 31 kills, 7 deaths, 3 captures, and 8 defends. You guys are going to be watching a 70 kill, 30 defend gameplay here. So this game, it goes ham. I can't even tell you how good of a second round I had. And I was actually going to talk about something. I was going to talk about something entirely different in this gameplay, and I don't know if I'm still going to do it or not. But if you guys like seeing gameplay like this, I mean, I know that you guys subscribe to me for commentary. But see, here's the thing: good gameplay will bring a bunch of people to your channel. They will stay for the commentary, or they'll just stay for the gameplay and go mute something else or put on their own music. But that's the thing. I want people to be here for my voice. I don't want you to be here strictly for my gameplay. I want a balance of both. I had said in a previous video that, you know, I feel as though that I have to have a balance with my channel. I have to, you know, that yin and yang type stuff. But anyway, the killstreak setup that I'm using is my typical medium to highs. It's going to be the Lightning Strike, the VSAT, and the LODESTAR. The reason that I use this killstreak setup so much is because it's so effective. And I'm able to get a bunch of kills. I'm able to get a bunch of kills with this kill streak setup, and I've almost dropped 100 kills with this. I was using the full auto FAL with the stock and select fire on I think it was Yemen. I was playing with Burlo, and he can attest to this, but I ended up with 90 kills. I had 90 kills, 5 deaths, and I think I had 25 defends, and I had 10 captures. It was one of the most ridiculous gameplays that I've ever had, and I'm so upset that it didn't record in theater mode. I really wish that I could have shown that to you guys, because I honestly think that that is my best gameplay of all time, and the reason for that is because of the amount of times that I played the objective, the amount of times that I saved flags, and the amount of slaying I was doing. I really did pop off in that gameplay. But as you guys can see here, I get my LODESTAR, and you'll notice that when you call in a kill streak, if you're laying on a flag, I believe that counts as defends. So you guys see me racking up these kills in this LODESTAR. These are going towards the defense that I have, and it's also going towards my next streak. And when I get out of this kill streak, you'll see how stupid my death is. But you know, I put the screws to these kids. It's one of my this is one of my favorite maps of all time, especially when you get really game-changing air support. Like, look at that feed right there. And the perks that I'm using real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys. I'm using Ghost, I'm using Flak Jacket, I'm using, I believe it is Scavenger, Toughness, and then Dexterity. I always use Dexterity. Ric Flair. That was a yawn, but that was such a stupid death. I always use Dexterity on my assault rifles, and I also use Quick Draw because the aim down sight time is very, very, very fast. And I understand that you guys want to see other commentaries, like you guys want to see me talk about other things, and I'll be more than happy to do that. It's like maybe I'll come up with, like, you know, maybe 1 or 2 videos a week where I actually come up with like a subject where I read up on something or something like that. But or if I you know, see something out while I'm during the day. But there's a friend of mine. Actually, he's a family friend, and he's a lifelong friend. I've known not even I've known him. He's known me since I was like 4 and 5 years old. And he's one of the most soulful dudes that he's one of the most soulful dudes that I know. And he basically does videos where he just vlogs, and he'll talk for 10 minutes or 20 minutes about anything in particular, anything that's current event, anything that he's feeling on his heart. And I wanted to show him some support. So I'll leave his link in the description. If you guys like watching anything besides Call of Duty, I would really appreciate it if you guys went over and checked this channel. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of his stuff is not it's not for kids. It's not for anything like that. This is like, if you're interested in thinking, if you're interested in hearing about some dude who's just talking about stuff on his heart, then go check out his channel. But I'm actually thinking about doing something like that, because I have the equipment for it, I have the time for it, I have the sub base for it, because you guys like my vlogs. But I feel as though that it won't do as well because it's not Call of Duty. And that's always been my fear with branching out with my channel, is because people are so screwed with this game. It's all they want to see. But the minute that you upload something completely different, it's like, oh, I don't want to watch this, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. It's like, for the people who always talk about how they hate something, if you don't like it, then put on the people who actually do, or the people who are trying to get somewhere while doing it. Support people who you really think are worth the support. Don't support these clowns. Don't support these bad people. Don't support these people who are doing all this stupid stuff. Support these people who stay true to their stuff. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this comm. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. That was 70 kills and 30 defense. And I'm Tomb. I'm out. Peace. Alright, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's PacificTomb, and it's been a minute since I brought you guys a video like this. But it's a pickup video, and it's something really, really small. If you guys don't know, I used to do sneaker unboxings on my channel, but I slowed that down because I wasn't buying a bunch of stuff. I didn't have the cash for it. But going into the new year, some things are changing, and some other stuff has changed. And the other thing is, if you guys don't know, I graduated high school. And in high school, I was buying a bunch of the American Eagle, the Hollister, the Vans, the moccasins, all that other stuff. But I was standing in the mirror the other day, and I was looking at what I was wearing, and I'm like, I still look like a high schooler. I still look like a senior in high school or a junior in high school, and I don't want to look like that. I don't want to look like a walking billboard. Like, even right now, let me show you. All right, so right now I got on this. I slept in this. This is like it's a really comfortable shirt. It's a nice shirt, but whatever. But I don't want to wear this anymore. I don't like the way that this looks anymore. This type of style. I've outgrown it in a sense. And maybe you guys won't get that until you graduate high school, or maybe you guys won't get that until you're out of high school, or you're going into college, you're in that transition period, you're trying to find work or whatever. But you don't just, when you graduate high school, you don't just, you know, go to a higher level of education. You want to change things. You want to find yourself pretty much. And that may come with the reinvention of whatever you wear, how you talk, how you look. You may wear your hair different. You may, you know, wear a bunch of stuff. You may, you know, do anything. So this is a little bit of a portion of what I did. So this is a pickup video. I have two crew necks and I got one beanie. So a Nerf headwear beanie. It's a really, really nice beanie, to be honest. It's really comfy too. I'll be sure to show you guys what I wear with on my Instagram, but size is one size fits all. And it's got the red and black stripes, and then it's got the Nerf headwear patch on it. Also, moving on to the next one, I got a nice crew neck. It's a double strong tri-crew fit. It's the colors are gray, eco, true navy. They've got nice stuff, so I'll leave a link to them in the description. But yeah, it's a nice, this is a really sick, it's a sick crew neck, and double strong, always quality. You got your turquoise and you got your red eagle, red tools. There's nothing on the back of this. I got a large, and Loser Machine Company is the brand. And moving on to the last one, I got an Artistry in Motion hoodie, premium quality, crafted for champions. It's a large. The description is the Swerve crew neck, and this is what it's like out of the box, out of the packaging. Red, white, and gray, and black racing stripes on the cuffs. Same on the bottom. Same on this right side. Artistry in Motion patch right here. Name and department, crafted for champions. Small pocket on the front front left side. Artistry in Motion, premium quality, crafted for champions. Large. That's pretty much it. So I'll be sure to do another one of these pretty soon. Also, Artistry in Motion, premium quality, and crafted for champions. I'll be sure to leave a link to Karma Loop in the description below, and I'll also leave a description to Plunder, which is also where I got some of this stuff. But if you guys, if you guys just like buying new stuff, or if you guys like seeing pickup videos, I'll be sure to do more of these every time I get something. But hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. I wanted to do something besides COD, and this stuff just came in the mail. So with that said, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I'm Tomb. I'm out. Peace. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tomb, and I am bringing you guys this 86-10 gameplay on the map Plaza. I don't think I've uploaded a gameplay on this map before, at least a decent one anyway, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm bringing this to you guys in my brand new freaking beanie, and this thing is so comfy. It's freezing right now. I feel like a Mongolian Eskimo sitting inside of my house. I got on freaking, like basketball shorts and like extra high knee socks, like Nike Elite socks, and then I got Levi's and then a bunch of other stuff. And it's just cold here. And I know that a bunch of people who live all around the world are probably saying that, oh my god, it's not cold here in Atlanta. Check this out real quick. So a couple years ago, we basically had a snowstorm, and the entire southeast was shut down. And when I mean the entire southeast, I'm talking Georgia, Florida, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina. We all got ice. In Georgia in particular, we don't get ice here. We don't have bad weather like many of the places up north or out in the Midwest. But for some odd reason, Mother Nature decided to go on her period, and we ended up having ice for a straight week. We couldn't go anywhere for a week, and I never had experienced that before, but I had to go help my neighbor shovel the driveway, and I had to do a bunch of other stuff, and trying to drive in 5 inches of ice is not fun. And you never really think about how much ice that is until you're actually trying to drive it. It's like, oh, 5 inches, that's not a whole lot, Yeah, you say it's not a whole lot until you start trying to drive in that mess. And you start slipping and sliding and jugging and jiving. I don't even know what I'm saying, but my point is, it's cold here. So I'm bringing you guys an 86 and 10 on Plaza. I'm using the Lightning Strike, the LODESTAR, and the VTOL Warship. This is on my other account. Yes, I do have another account, but check this out, guys. I made another account before Double XP Weekend. I think I made it about 4 weeks ago, so there isn't really anything different about this account other than the fact that it has bad stats. And even with it having bad stats, I still get paired up against SEAL Team 6. I still get paired up against Army Rangers, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to be using the PDW, and I'm also going to be using the Semtex. I believe my perks are Flak Jacket and Hardline, and I'm using the PDW with Silencer and Laser Sight, and then I'm also using Semtex and Toughness and Dexterity and Tac Mask, I think. So these are the perks that I use on my other account, and I like running without Ghost, especially after the patch, because it takes people 9.5 minutes to get a UAV, so I can't really complain about it. I can't give really a tip on this one because, one, there isn't really anything to give a tip on, at least in my opinion, with this gameplay, because you see LODESTAR gameplay from me almost every other upload or every upload. I don't like using high streaks, and I had one other thing that I want to talk about in this video, but my other thing is I don't like using high streaks because it's so fucking demoralizing when you are on a high streak and then you die. Like, there have been so many occasions where I have been off dogs or off swarm and I shoot a kid first and he just nope, niggers aren't allowed to have kill streaks, nope, you're black, you can't get gameplay. But I guess that's me just getting unlucky. And the other thing is, I have to realize that doesn't just happen to me. That happens to everyone. It's just, it seems like it happens to me more frequently. But you know, I don't really know because I don't really get insight or I don't get a look into what other people's games are like. So I guess I'm kind of biased because I always upload obviously outplays, and I can't really speak on that. So it's like if I make fun of you, or if I say something stupid or offhand about you not getting shit on in this game by kids who are bad or whatever, I apologize. But look, you don't understand how unlucky I am. And the other thing is, the other thing that I wanted to mention is minding my own. And I know that plenty of people tell me that, you know, I shouldn't focus as much on everybody else. But you really don't know how hard that is when you have a bunch of people that you surround yourself with, or people that want you to be around them, who continuously just exceed and continue to do well. And it really is hard to watch other people do well while you're still, you know, doing whatever. But maybe that's just me. Maybe my time will come or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, I just find it hard to focus on myself when I see a bunch of people that I know around me who, at least, I know that they deserve it, but I feel as though that I deserve it more, or I deserve it just as much as they do, and I put as much work into it. But maybe that's just me. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I hope y'all enjoyed. That was an 86 and 10. If you guys want to see my last video, which just so happened to be a pickup video, there will be sneaker videos returning to my channel. I just gotta figure out which pairs to buy. And with that said, go ahead and check out my last pickup video, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. And that's it. I'm Tomb. I'm out. Peace. All right. Oh my God! Please sit down. They said that they nerfed this shotgun. Please, did you see you'll see some absolutely ridiculous shots in this gameplay. But what's going on, everybody? It's Tomb, and today I'm bringing you guys a Remington R870 gameplay. I'm gonna be using the laser sight and the laser sight long barrel, ghost, flak jacket, scavenger, and dexterity, and I'm also using the B23R, and I'm also using the Semtex. I usually use this class with the C4, but I figured that I would use it with the Semtex this game. Killstreak setups, or the score streak setups, are going to be the UAV, counter UAV, and VSAT. Oh, really? We totally nerfed the shotgun, and yet I'm able to do things like this, and I never really understand it. But I know that I said in my last video that I would mind my own business and I worry about myself. But I just got like one thing that I gotta say before that. I never understand, or I never understood, why people idolize YouTubers. I never really, maybe it's just me, but as a kid, I never really had a particular person to look up to. My parents always taught me that, you know, they're the examples. Those are the examples that are being set. My two parents, they're it. You know, my mom and my dad are like the pinnacle of a role model for me. I would never look up to somebody that I don't know. Two, I don't know what their character is like. I never understand why people look up to people that they don't know. I mean, I can understand looking up to Michael Jordan, but I mean looking up to him in a sense. The reason that people would probably say look up to Michael Jordan is because the amount of discipline that he displayed. It's the same thing with LeBron or Kobe or anything else. They may have bad character, but there are still things about them that are good qualities. The amount of discipline that they show for their craft, for their sport, for, you know, what they do with their lives, that's important. That's a good thing. That's one thing that I would want my child to get to, you know, take away from that. If I had a kid, it's like, you see Kobe? Yeah, you see Kobe? You see how hard he works? That's how hard you should work, or you should work harder. He is an example that you could follow. Could follow. That doesn't mean should. There's a difference between the words could and should. I would want my child to follow in my footsteps, not even my footsteps. I would want my child to lead. I would want my kid to follow an example that I would set. I wouldn't want somebody else to set an example for my kid, because one, it's not their job to set an example for them. And that's the thing about YouTube. I never get why people look up to YouTubers or Call of Duty people, and I never really got it. What do we have to look up to? We make Call of Duty videos and we post them on the internet. There's nothing really astounding about that. Yes, some of us do have amazing fan bases and some of us do have a lot of support, but at the end of the day, when we turn our computer off and we turn our Xbox off and we turn off Twitter and we turn off all that stuff and we go to bed or we go outside, what are we? We're just regular old people. There's nothing about us that makes us better than anybody else. And I just, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I never really got it. I never really understood why we would look up to somebody, one, who we don't know, two, we don't know what their character's like, and three, they couldn't, God, how do I say this? I can't think of it, fuck. But I just don't get it. I never really understood it. And maybe some of you guys can explain to me why, but I've never looked up to anybody on YouTube. I may like somebody for their personality, but I don't look up to anybody on here. I to be honest, I don't really look up to anybody in life. You know, I don't because I'm an only child. Maybe this is a biased opinion because I'm an only child, but I grew up an only child, so I didn't have siblings to set an example for me. My parents told me this is what you should just do, your best in everything that you do. That's it. That's all that they ask of me. And I don't need a role model to base myself off of. And I guess that's just it. I mean, maybe I don't want to say that I'm better than anybody else, but maybe it's just because of the way I was raised, or because I was an only child, I think differently, or maybe I view it differently. But if you guys can explain to me why people look up to people on YouTube, I would love to know, because it confuses the ever-living shit out of me, because we play Call of Duty just like everybody else in the world. There really isn't anything particularly special, but I was a 41-10, and I also got 37 confirms in that gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm out. Peace. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tomb, and today I'm bringing you guys an 87 kill, 34 defend gameplay on the map Plaza. I'm going to be using the FAO select fire and stock attachment, and this is going to be brought to you guys from the second half of this game. Now, the reason that I'm bringing you guys the second half is because the first half that I had was so subpar, and the type of commentary that I'm bringing you guys today is talking about your bread and your butter. If you guys don't know what your bread and butter is, it's basically the stuff that your go-to stuff. Your gun that you always go to if something goes south, if you need to get a head glitcher, if you need to get something, if you need to get someone. And this class that I'm using right now is that class. This is my bread and butter when I know that I need to pull out a W, because this gun is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm using the select fire stock FAL. with Ghost, Flak Jacket, Scavenger, Toughness, and Dexterity. And my kill streak setups or my score streak setups are going to be the Lightning Strike, the Orbital VSAT, and the Lodestar. Now, I could have had an 100 plus this gameplay, but I died off of a few kill streaks here. You see me pick up my VSAT, and I die right there. My teammate was standing on the stairs, looked at that kid, and didn't shoot him. And then he kills him immediately after I die. So I end up picking up the VSAT, and this kid is lagging again. And I don't know what it is with this game, but for some reason, whenever I decide to try and go on a streak, I end up lagging. So but like I said, bread and your butter, there's always that one class that you have that you can go to and you know that you can pull out a W with it, you know that you can perform with it, and this is one of mine. And that's that thing about playing this game. People always tell me it's like apparently I have no life because I put 8 days on the game. Okay, look, 8 days out of a month, think about that. That's not a whole lot of time in retrospect. And the other thing is, in like another year or so, it'll probably be like 20 some days, but 20 days out of what, 365? Get off me, please. So that's that thing. You have to put in time on it to find out what your bread and butter is. You have to put in time on it to figure out what classes you like, what classes you can always do well with, what classes just work for you. That's the thing. I never understood why people, they choose to give tips on things that really don't matter. You can't influence, well, you can influence, but you're not going to teach somebody to get better by telling them to use a specific class. They have to like the class. They have to get used to it. They have to adjust to the recoil. They have to do all that stuff. And that's why the tips that I choose to give, I at least tell you guys what I use and how I use it, and maybe it can help you guys out. I will never give you guys a tip where you can head glitch here, or you can sit here, or you look through here. You'll never see me do that on my channel. And this Lodestar goes ham. So that's, oh my god, look at that. Oh god, look at that feed. Look at that feed. See, why can't every kill streak be like that? But they shoot me down, and with good reason, because that Lodestar right there was really, really good. I think I picked up a good 20 some kills. If anybody would like to go back in the comment section and tell me how many kills I got, I would really appreciate it. And I originally was going to use that clip for Lodestar V2, but I changed my mind because I felt as though that it wasn't needed, and I can always get Lodestar gameplay. So the other thing is that would you guys like to see any specific types? Would you guys like to see any specific type of kill streak gameplay? I know that I use the Lightning Strike, Lodestar, and Orbital VSAT a lot, but would you guys like to see some Swarm gameplay? Would you guys like to see some low streak beasting? Basically me trying to go over 9,000. I'm thinking about turning that into a series. It's very, very difficult to do, especially with non-lethals, but it's very fun because you just rack up the streaks, you rack up the points, and that's really what matters. And you're helping your team out, you're giving them, counter UAVs and UAVs. So let me know what you guys want to see in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed the I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. And with that said, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to check out my last few videos. If you guys want to sub, check that thing in the top right hand corner. If you guys would like to see my previous video, click that thing in the bottom right hand. I'm Tomb. I'm out. Peace. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's PacificTomb, and I'm finally bringing you guys a color tutorial, a render setting tutorial for my videos. So a lot of you guys, or at least some of the people that I know who do Call of Duty commentating, they have some of the worst quality I think I've ever seen. And I figured that, maybe because people are getting the wrong render settings, or maybe because people are lazy, but the process that I go through is very, very simple, and it's very, very easy. So I figured that I would share it, and I would also give some of you guys the basic render settings that I use. Nothing oversaturated, nothing overdone. It's really, really simple, clean, and it's a whole lot easier to render. And one, it makes your video quality look better. So let me go ahead and go into Sony Vegas real quick. I already have a gameplay in here. This is a 87 kill and 34 defend gameplay on the map Plaza. As you can see, I already have my CC on it. So let me pick a spot in the gameplay where you guys can see a whole lot of color. Alright, so okay, right here. Alright, so let me go ahead and show you guys exactly what I do. And delete. Alright, so as you guys can see, this is the raw file for the most part. And if you guys will also notice, I crop all of my videos, so you won't see these black bars on the top. Now basically what happens when you crop the video, you'll see these black bars that the PVR naturally gives it. You can cut these out, and it also makes the render a whole lot cleaner, and it looks better on YouTube. So what I do is event pan and crop, and I already have a default for HD YouTube crop, and it just pulls those black lines away. And if you're asking how I do that, you can come into Sony Vegas and just play with it until the black bars are gone. So that's that. And I also do that for each clip. Next portion, I do my CC, where I come down to event effects, I come down to brightness and contrast, I also come down to Sony saturation adjust, and that's it. Now I usually used to do studio RGB to computer RGB, which would be Sony color correct to secondary, but I figured that I didn't need it. Let me remove that. Yeah, I figured that I didn't need it because Call of Duty Black Ops, the maps they're relatively bright for the most part. So basically what I do is I come down here, and I already have a preset. Let me go back to a spot in the gameplay where it's relatively bright. Okay, let's try this. Alright, so basically what I do, I come down and you have your basic presets, but I already have my own personal one. Now that added a little bit more of a haze to the video, but when I come over to my saturation adjust and I drop down to my already preset, you see how it brings out the color. So you'll see that orange in the back on the bar really pops. The colors on my player card pop. The colors on the mini-map pop. And the same thing for the kill streaks. If you're using camo on your guns, it looks extremely good too. So I also do the Sony, I also do that for my second clip. And usually what I do is I color correct an entire video, and then I cut the portions that I don't want in the gameplay. It makes the editing process a whole lot easier, and I don't have to go through and be bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. So that's pretty much that. And now for the render settings. So now that I've cropped my video, and now that I've added my my color correction, which I came up with by myself. That's usually what you do with CC. You just come up with it by yourself, or you figure out what works and what you like, or also what your viewers like. So I haven't done my commentary yet, but basically what I would do is I'd come down to render as. You want to render the save type as Windows Media Video 11. The reason that you want to use WMV instead of MP4 is because WMV processes as you upload it. So that basically means that it cuts your upload half and processing time in half almost. Also, the template that you want to use when you're using Windows Media Video 11, 6 megabytes HD 720 30p video. The reason that you want to use this instead of anything else, or this 1080p stuff, is because one, YouTube automatically changes the they automatically change the frame rate. So if you're rendering a video at 60 frames 1080p, it's automatically going to change it back down to 30. So if you guys have a really long render time, it will cut your render time down. So you just want to use this template. If you guys want to come into Sony Vegas and you want to mess around with render settings another time, that's fine, but this is exactly what I use, and this is exactly how I get my videos done. So I figured I'd give you guys this this short little tutorial, and with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Tomb. I'm out. Peace. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's PacificTomb, and I'm bringing you guys 95 kills on the map that you all hate to see me post. I'm so sorry, guys, that I'm posting another raid gameplay, but you guys don't get it. Like, this is one of the only maps that I can really get gameplay on, and it's the only map that I always play. I don't get Yemen a lot for Ground War. I don't play Drone a lot. I do have an 100 kill gameplay on Drone that I am going to post in the new year, but until then, this is a 95 kill game on the map raid. I'm using the AN94. This is really early in a prestige. I want to say it was like my 6th or my 5th. I'm using the AN94 with stock, grip, and silencer, and it's a very good class setup. My typical kill streak setup or point streaks is going to be the Lightning Strike, Orbital VSAT, and the LODESTAR, and I'm also going to be using Ghost, Hardline, Scavenger, and I believe it's either Dexterity or Tac Mask. I can't remember. But this is recorded with theater mode, and I know, right? I actually got a theater mode gameplay to record. Theater mode does not work in this game. I don't record too many gameplays with it because of that fact. So I've been recording live. All of my gameplays are recorded live, which is why you don't see lag like that right there. That knife, it really jumped right there. There's a skip in the frames. But as you can see, I get my LODESTAR. And the year's almost over, guys. We got one more day left in 2012. And it's really, really, really epic. We get to progress on, and I get to reset my clocks, reset my calendars, and all that stuff. And I don't know, 2012 for me, well, personally, it was a personally up until I graduated, everything was, you know, all hunky dory and everything. But after that, everything were kind of, you know, it went south, and it's like I got into a really, really bad spot. Like I just, like, you feel low, and I'm still there. You know, I don't like to show that, or at least I don't like to say that to people. Well, a few people know, but yeah, I've just said that it's just like a really low spot right now. And the other thing is, I'm not always gonna be like this, but it's just for right now. You know, I'm just not okay. But my last year on this last year on YouTube has been very interesting and very I don't want to say productive, but it's been nice. You know, I've gained almost 15,000 subscribers. I had 8,000. Yeah, so I've gained a lot of subscribers. I've gained a lot of views. The networking that I've done over the last year is absolutely ridiculous. The friends that I've made, new and old, I still keep in touch with some of my friends. I still chat with the ones that I have now. And I want to say that we've grown closer. I've grown closer to some people more than I have others, and that's just because I choose to pick. I pick and choose who I tell certain things to, and there's nothing wrong with that, really. But another thing, yeah, it's been an interesting year. I'm not gonna say it's been a good year, because, you know, it really hasn't been for me. But you know, for my YouTube, it's been nice. It's been a good run. And I'm looking forward to 2013, because some things are changing, and I'll be able to do a whole lot more. Like, you guys will see pickup videos return, you guys will see sneaker videos return, you guys will see a bunch of that stuff. If you guys don't know, like, a while ago, I had made a commentary about what I wanted to do after high school. If you guys don't know, I want to be a fireman, or or at least have that as one job. But I'm gonna be going to tech school in the spring, and I'm gonna be getting my EMS certification, and that'll be the start of my little fire and EMS response stuff. So that's gonna be the beginning of that. And then I'm also applying for a job with Apple. I have a family member of mine who works with them, and she actually has some pull, and she's gotten a few of my friends' jobs as well. So I have to send her a resume and a bunch of other stuff, and just get it to the right people. And I'm sure that she'll be able to hook a brother up, or to help me out with something. So other than that, 2013 seems pretty promising, and I'm really just ready for a new year, because there's some things that I want to start. And about New Year's resolutions, I do believe that you can do them, but why would you want to wait until a new year? Why use that as an excuse? Why not just, you know, start something new now? You know, why not start something I don't believe in using that as a crutch. It's like, if you're gonna start something and do it, then start it and stick to it. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on the New Year's resolution thing. Like, let me know what you guys' New Year's resolutions are, if you have any. I'd be curious to know what you guys, are gonna be doing. Maybe it's gonna be, maybe you're trying to, lose weight or gain weight, or eat right, or get sleep right, or have good grades, or any of that stuff. All of that stuff is well and good, but you don't have to wait for a new year to do anything. I got so worked right there. I got cheated out of that kill. I shot that kid first. Yeah, so let me know what you guys' New Year's resolutions are. Let me know what you guys are going to be doing in the new year. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to be seeing you guys in the new year. So I will bring back a few other video ideas. And with that said, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and check out the videos that I posted over the last few days. I'm PacificTomb. I'm out. And 2012. Peace.
Man, this money looking evil. I think it's the devil.
feel like I'm a rebel. Pedal to the metal, if you really want that bling, I pull that string like I'm Geppetto. I heard you should never settle for that chick who rocks stilettos. Like, everybody really wanna copy the game. Heart so cold like a rock in the chain, but I really wanna go, really wanna flow, really wanna sit right on top of the game. Now tell me, how does that look now? I don't think I'll ever look down, but I feel like Peter Pan. Moosh Money is Captain Hook now. Music is therapeutic. Every time that I abuse it, I feel like I'm about to lose it. I got it, now watch me prove it. Yeah, everybody knows so, but don't gas me like Sunoco. When you only got one life to live, don't waste it life for loco. Hype me up, they wanna get me down, they wanna hold my hand, they wanna trip me now. Believe that or not, like rip me now. I feel like a 550 pounds, triple double vision. My love's 100 digits. My dream is super clean. Nobody is messing with it.
I say this life is so damn crazy, crazy than a mother. But look, I'm not complaining, boy, I'm rocking with my brother. I wake up in the morning, wash my face and take a piss. Cause that girl right on the list, and get right back into this. But first you better hold it down for me, you better hold it down. Can you make me feel at home when my feet is off the ground? Can you promise you don't kill it just in case I don't get back? When you better hold it down for me, you better hold it down for me. My life is getting complex, I just try to keep it simple. I gotta be the one, cause number 2 for pistols, man, I just keep to myself. Well, I guess I play my role. I'm new school with a tad bit of daylight, so they coming around and see what I got. My J on the ground, supreme on the top. I'm on the stage, he on the block. I'm from the bottom, now we on the top. We been in every city, we do a track in Brody. Set shop up in these tellies, sweet life for Zach and Cody. How could you say that you better than me? I'm in a place you never could see. Whatever I eat is a delicacy. Wherever I spit is competitive beat. About to go bazooka, the smoke look like it's hookah. Out in Oakland with 2 women, they hanging with Mr. Cooper. Control of the web, I'm gunning for spud. You heard what I said, I'm coming for blood. WP, I'm throwing it up. The realest of realists running with us. We do this for our fans. Don't get into specifics. Plus I'm doughboy in my city, so don't get it moosh and twisted. I say this life is so damn crazy, crazy than a mother. But look, I'm not complaining, boy, I'm rocking with my brother. I wake up in the morning, wash my face and take a piss. Cause that girl right on the list, and get right back into this. But first you better hold it down for me, you better hold it down. Can you make me feel at home when my feet is off the ground? Can you promise you don't kill it just in case I don't get back? When you better hold it down for me, you better hold it down for me. How can I be so hostile? Raised on all this gospel. My pop-up always told me, son, nobody can stop you. If you want it, then you got it. Right embraces like a prophet. Best believe me, you should stop it for your life be on the dotted. Ayy, daydreaming this real world. They be living that fake life, but I take life and I go fast. I don't see no brake lights, but I feel like I'm the captain. Dresses have the treasure, they say nothing lasts forever, but this stuff we have together. I say this life is so damn crazy, crazy than a mother. But look, I'm not complaining, boy, I'm rocking with my brother. I wake up in the morning, wash my face and take a piss. Cause that girl right on the list, and get right back into this. But first you better hold it down for me, you better hold it down. Can you make me feel at home when my feet is off the ground? Can you promise you don't kill it just in case I don't get back? When you better hold it down for me, you better hold it down for me. I say this life is so damn crazy, crazy than a mother. But look, I'm not complaining, boy, I'm rocking with my brother. I wake up in the morning, wash my face and take a piss. Cause that girl right on the list.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Finally, I get the record arm in Sony Vegas working for this commentary. So what's up, guys? It's Tomb, and I'm bringing you guys this Diamond Scorpion Evo. Get diamonds all in my wrist, gold all in my watch. Don't believe me, just watch, nigga. Pop the Miley, I'm sweat. But I'm bringing you guys a Diamond Scorpion Evo gameplay, and why would my teammates sit there? I should punch you in the throat. Anyway, I'm using Ghost, Hardline, Toughness, Scavenger, and Dexterity on the Scorpion Evo with the stock and the fast mag attachment. This is such a beast class, guys. If you haven't tried it out, I suggest you guys do. It's amazing. And also, quick tip, if you guys didn't know, knifing before you get on the ladder allows you to pull your gun up extremely fast after you get off the ladder. So it's kind of like Modern Warfare 3, how if you knife and jump at the same time, you your weapon is ready to fire immediately after you're up the ladder. So that's a quick tip. Another thing that I'd like to mention about the stock on the SMGs, strafing in this game is very important. I mentioned in a commentary a while ago that my friend Deathly I Am, while I was playing Search and Destroy with him, and by the way, Search and Destroy will return in 2013. That is a promise, because people have been asking me for it, and I'm part of the Search and Destroy Elite, and I've put up one video, and that's unacceptable. So I have to get back into the game type. So guys, demand Search and Destroy in the comment section, and I will go play it. So anyway, another tip for this game, or this game in general. When you put the stock on the SMGs or any gun in this game in particular, people tend to strafe to either the right or the left in this game. I can't remember which one it mostly is. I think Deathly told me that it was the left. But what you guys want to do when you put stock on this gun, or if you want to, you know, win gunfights in general, you typically want to strafe to the opposite side of the way that they're strafing, because one, the bullets won't follow you in a sense. Because hit detection and aim assist is so strong in this game, I've noticed that the hitbox is kind of to the left of the person, depending on the gun. With snipers, the hitbox is everywhere, so you can't really outstrafe a sniper. But if you're using an SMG or an AR, you tend to want to strafe to the opposite side of which your enemy is strafing, and when you do that, you survive more gunfights. So that's why I put the stock on this, and you'll notice that I win almost every one of my gunfights in this gameplay. This is a 55 or a 54. It's a 50 some KD, and yeah, there you can see I did the little knife thing again, and it's just this is such a good class to rush with. I felt as though that I didn't need flak jacket on this class because I wanted to get my kill streaks faster, and I wouldn't be hopping on too many flags unless my teammates were on them with me, and there was less of a possibility for me of dying. So now that my tips are out of the way, I would like to say it has been an amazing year. It really has been an amazing year on YouTube. You know, yesterday I wasn't in the greatest of moods. And something changed last night, and it put me in such a good mood that I'm actually ready for 2013, and I'm ready to do the stuff that I have to do, because you know you want stuff to work out. It's like somebody gave me the motivation to, or somebody helped give me the drive back that I needed. And it was nice to be able to have that feeling back, have that you know, that fire back. So, you know, I really want to say thank you to all of the people who've come and subscribed. I want to say thank you to Fisticuffs for giving me a shout out the other night. Thank you, man. And I want to go ahead and give a quick thanks. I'm gonna link some friends of mine in the description. So, this kill streak setup that I'm using is the Orbital VSAT, the Escort Drone, and the Swarm. And my friend Killshow showed me this. And I have a few friends who are extremely underrated commentators and extremely underrated gameplay guys, and I'm going to link them in the description. But Smooth, Killshow, Blacklight, I would say Refresh, but the dude quit, but he's moved on to shoe stuff, so it's going to be cool. But guys, please go check out my friends in the description below, and there are some other people that I'm going to link it down there as well. But thank you guys for giving me an amazing year on YouTube, and thank you guys for supporting me over the last year. It's been a wild ride, and I'm hoping to do big things in 2013, and I'm hoping to grow my channel a whole lot more, and I'm hoping to expand on the things that I'll be posting because of some stuff that I'll be handling IRL. So I was a 51-5 with 6 captures and 3 defends. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and thank you for the support over the last year. I'm Tomb. I'm out. Peace. Yeah, that's a whole lot better. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that line right there. Look at that. But man, I really don't know how to say it. I really don't. Never been really good with words as much as I tweet. It's kind of funny, or at least you know, having a bunch of stuff to be grateful for. But let me touch my face. I would like to say thank you guys for 20K subscribers. I may not have 20K views. I may not have 20K followers. I may not have 20,000 comments, 20,000 likes. But the likes that I do get, the views that I do get, the interaction that I do get, I do appreciate it. So roll the gameplay. Oh, quick side note, y'all will never see me do another vlog with my my hair like that. Oh, one other thing. Would you guys like to see me vlog regularly? Like, would you guys like to see me vlog like my Twitter rants? I know that you know, you guys like seeing those. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, I do a bunch of stupid stuff. Another thing that I would like to mention, YouTuber tweeted at me a couple days ago, by the time you guys are seeing this, and he basically said that I should mind the type of influence that I have over you guys. I should watch, not even watch what I say, but I should be a decent human being. What do you guys think about that? First of all, I don't particularly think you can have a fair judgment of somebody over the internet by tweets. You can by their actions, in a sense, but yeah, I don't think I'm an arrogant dick. I may come across as that on Twitter, but for the people who actually know me, for the people who've actually played with me or talked to me, they know that I'm not that. And the people that I surround myself with know, the people I surround myself with know that if I ever start turning into that, they would keep me from that. Those are the types of people that I try to surround myself with. People like Skywing, people like Chocolate, people like Mags, people like One Shot, people like Shardsy, people like Ohos, Watts. I surround myself with people who would keep me in check, would keep me in line if I started to do something stupid. So for any of you people out there in my comment section who I've replied to, or any of my subs who I've cussed out before, if you guys actually think that I'm a dick, yeah, don't judge me by my tweets. Don't judge me by what I say in a video. Don't judge me by anything besides my actions. And sometimes my actions may be wrong, or my delivery may be whack. I need to work on that. But yeah, I'm just a regular old dude. I make Call of Duty videos. I don't have power over anybody. It's not like I'm not Nigga Man. Subscribers don't give me superpowers. It's like, ooh, I have 20,000 subscribers. Bitch, I have heat vision. Nah, it's not like that. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for 20,000 subscribers. And fuck rolling gameplay. Fuck gameplay. Doesn't matter. Thank you for all the support, all the tweets, all the comments, all the likes. For the people who do know me and they know that I really don't give a shit. You know, the people who supported me, 100K commentators, 50K commentators, even lower than that, even lower than 1K, even lower than 10 followers on Twitter, lower than 10 subs on YouTube. It doesn't matter. The fact that you guys have shown me support for something that I find fun, for something that I find entertaining, for something that I find this is a hobby, and I've grown to love it. And you know, I'm partnered. I can get paid to do something that I love, and not too many people can say that. Now, it's not a lot of money, but money is money. It's more than what I had before. But that's not the point. Thank you. There isn't really any way to say thank you other than that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If y'all want to see me rant on something else, go ahead and put it in a comment below. Just give me just one subject. If I'm going to do vlogs or anything like that, or I'm going to rant about something, I'm not going to do it over Call of Duty gameplay. Why would I rant about something that's completely unrelated to the gameplay over gameplay? Doesn't really make sense to me. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Toom. I'm out. Peace.